Well, hello everybody. It's time for some Genesis RPG. If you don't know me, my name is Noble Crumpet. I'm a comfy cosmic being that streams TTRPGs on Sundays with my friends. I also stream art on Tuesdays. We hold a raffle to get your characters into my book that I'm making for TTRPGs. And I also play video games on Thursdays. So tune in for those. In the meantime, let's see what our friendos are doing in the chat.
You did the same thing. Like Odin came in, Zoldenrock tried to blast it, and then everyone tried to mog
He
us.
singed his cheek a little bit, and then he was like,
and then
"You
the
fool."
blonde lady was like, "Everyone, calm down. We need to have a meeting." And then
right. So then that's why I was just like Sinver, Zoldenrock.
Like halfway.
Hello everybody, we're
dead.
live.
If we just
No, just like
kept
Thank you for the
bailing
recap.
on him, we'd be fine.
So, to recap, you guys, first of all, you were on a mission from the Gashly, who are, they're impressing upon you the importance of getting them a shipment of some mineral, iodinium, from a planet that stopped shipping it, or else they'll reveal your location to the people that have Death Stars. And you guys are going there. You investigated a strange planet with a distress signal coming from it, but since it's difficult to get ships on and off the planet, you guys teleported down and were attacked by a bunch of, prehistory-seeming Vikings, human Vikings. They attacked you guys and then brought you back to their hall along with their dead to get them revived after a feast at Valhalla, they call it. And as they were going to get the blessing of their god Odin, a known enemy of the galaxy, a Mahakt gene sorcerer, showed up on a teleporter pad in the room that looked like it was a holy deus or whatever for them. Zoldenrock opened fire, and God told them to capture the infidels. So that is where we have left off. How you guys feeling today?
Skewed.
Are there actual gods in our universe?
People
In the
believe in
Twilight
gods.
Imperium universe?
Maybe roll a culture.
I mean,
People believe in gods, but there has been no overt proof of deity ness.
But
Just
it's not
have-
like
we
D&D
just
where
have
they
angels?
exist.
we just have angels and Cthulhu's.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing though. We already know the Mahakter gene. They've been able to revive people as zombies. We know the Mahakter are capable of some bullshit. So it doesn't even matter if they're gods. We just know that our enemy is not something to be trifled
No.
with.
It's the whole thing where at what point is something so more technically advanced than you than it appears to be a god?
Right.
Yep.
It's that thing.
What
So-
are humans to ants kind of deal.
Yeah.
Let me set the scene for you guys. The Sacred Hall of Terran warriors all turn towards you. The words of their god, Odin, are still echoing through the halls. Well, actually, it's coming from speakers in the transit diodes in the middle of the room. These invaders are servants of Loki. Capture them and bring them to High Mountain. The Vikings draw their weapons and snarl, some slapping blue war paint on their faces and others banging their shields as they close in. The Skald, Brunhild, grunts to her feet. The High Father has spoken! Get them! So I think we're in initiative now.
I thought Skull was still trying to have a talk with us before.
Yeah,
Okay.
you said
Yeah.
that, but I don't know if that's gonna necessarily work.
If I sit down and I act weak and feeble and just put my hands out to be like cuffed, will they attack me?
I don't recall actually having the Skald say that we were gonna have a meeting about it. I think we might have joked about that.
Do we have a VOD? Because that's a big distinction.
'Cause I remember talking about we need an audience or something. It's like
No, it's fine. We'll go into initiative order, we'll all attack once, and then the 700 pounds of berserker flesh will smother us.
We
Yeah.
don't have any weapons or grenades.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into initiative order. Let me clear it out first. There we go. Now everybody can roll. Let's maybe
Alright.
change the music to something more
Full vigilance?
combat-y. This is gonna be cool.
Okay.
It's gonna be really cool.
It's already been cool.
Oh, it's been cool, my friend.
Hey, that's not a bad roll.
Right.
Let's see how good the thousands of other people doing.
It's not
Ah, crap.
1,000,
Why
it's
am I
only like
rolling?
a couple hundred.
Okay.
Okay, now let's roll for Eric.
Sorry, vigilance.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys are all aware of each other. It wasn't how aware you were being.
Who doesn't freak
especially after
out?
Zeldenrock shot, you're like, I think a fight's gonna happen.
Let's just see how cool you are. It's like keeping your cool is how they interpret cool in this
Yeah,
game.
totally makes sense. Sorry, I was just trying to be like, oh wait, we got XP. Wait, what do I do with this again?
We did get 15 XP,
You
but
bank
got
it
enough.
until you have 245 left.
you do what Zaldenrock does and you bank it until season 3.
It's like, why is my character so shitty? He can only shoot. Oh.
All right.
No, now he's better and still can only shoot.
Did everybody? Did all the players roll? Because I was not keeping track of you guys. I was rolling a bunch of other things.
I at
I'll
least
be ready.
did. We should. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That should be all of you.
Yep. So it looks like everyone did roll.
Awesome, awesome. Okay.
Who's letting us down? Rolling a 0-0.
It was not me. I did
looks
1-1.
like Sin based on the
Everyone
4
looks up
red
at the
X's. Yeah, that's fair. Sin is on the ceiling. That is why I have separated them from everybody else.
Oh wait,
Right.
Well, I rolled and I had 2 purples in it by accident, but I don't know how to take it back. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
you
like,
had
whatever.
a bunch of
Oh,
purples
wait,
in
I had-
yours.
a ton of dice in the dice pool. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Okay.
That's right.
It was in my personal thing.
Here, I'll delete the 0-0. I'll delete the 2 worst ones. Now, you and Zaldenrock reroll.
Yeah. Okay. So reset.
Less
and Go
mediocre.
back to.
Yeah. Oh, together you guys make a 2-2. That's something, I guess.
There.
All right. the first turn belongs to a lucky PC. It also looks like the bodyguard rolled a triumph. I don't think anybody else did. So, the bodyguard is Eric up here. Eric. He is going to...
Eric, son of
What does a
Eric.
triumph do in initiative?
On initiative, it means you can take a free maneuver.
Okay, guys, let me take the first turn.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a coordinated assault. As a maneuver, once per turn, your character may use this.
Hold on.
Eric needs to make his.
Eric needs to make his free maneuver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I was doing it. He's going to step in front of Brunhild. I just need to make sure. Once per round, spend a maneuver to guard an engaged target. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna bodyguard Brunhild.
That's my job.
So, suffering 1 strain to upgrade the difficulty of all combat checks, targeting the character until its next turn. So he's gonna take a damage, basically, to make it more difficult to hit the Scald, because that's what his job is. Alright, now you can go.
Okay. Sorry to jump the gun, but okay. So, as a maneuver, you may use this talent to a number of allies engaged with your character equal to your rank. So, I only have one rank, unfortunately, and at 1 advantage to all combat checks they make until end of my next turn. So, who wants a bonus?
Give it to Zalden Rock.
What is this
Okay,
ability
Zalra?
you're using?
Coordinated assault.
Okay, so you're coordinating all of your allies to attack.
I can only do it to Zaldenrock so far.
Okay, so you're yelling at Zaldenrock to attack. I just want to know what's happening in the context of the narrative.
Okay. Yeah, 1 advantage to all combat checks. Okay. And then, as for my action, I think I'm just gonna go full auto onto. Let's go clockwise. The Berserker Lady at 12 o'clock.
All right.
Okay, let's see. I assume we're not engaged right now, right?
No. They're all within short range of you guys. You guys were in a hall surrounded by these guys. There's probably even more than this, but not all of them are in range
Also-
to slice you.
Also, just 2 difficulty.
So it would be 1 difficulty.
Okay, I'm gonna upgrade it by 1 to get the full auto ability.
And they have 1 setback for defense. Almost forgot.
Okay, 1 setback. So is that
That's the black die.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
we need
they
to...
have. Okay, and then let's see. I'm going to sync pool to GM. Players only have 2 story pool.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. That's what I was just realizing. There we
Okay,
go.
let me know when you're. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use the story point to upgrade it by 1, and then I'm gonna roll.
That's a success. They have soak 3. And you have 2 advantage, so you can do the autofire, right?
Yes, and then it's spending additional target is hit with.
Okay. Which, like, clockwise?
Yeah, let's just go in a clockwise.
Alrighty. So that's gonna be 5 damage, which is enough to kill a minion. And then the other guy suffers the same damage,
Yes.
plus successes.
Let's see, difficult. Base damage plus number of successes. Yes.
Okay, so it's just full damage. Okay, so exactly 1 minion of each group was killed. Nice.
All right, that's it for me.
Right, it's an NPC turn. Well, I think that Eric is gonna go, since he was so ready. He's going to use a maneuver. Dan, you might be breathing through the mic. He's
Sorry.
gonna use a maneuver and pull out a weapon. And then he is going to attack. Yeah, let's attack Gervalt, because he's the guy being aggressive right now. So he's going to take out a particle phaser and shoot at you, Gervalt. That's a good question.
Okay, I do have a range defense of 1.
All right, so that's 1. Here's the dice pool. 1 difficulty. I'll say he's at medium range. So I'll give him 2. And we'll do it. Okay,
Ooh.
that is a success. Okay, it deals stun damage. So you're gonna take 8 strain.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, but no other damage, no physical damage.
Okay.
Right.
Time for a Z-tap, I guess.
He is done.
Okay, who's the next one?
I mean, if I go, I'm gonna surrender. So if you want to see if that works, I don't mind taking an earlier initiative.
Sure.
But if you
Remember,
wanna
you can do
fight-
social checks as like an action.
Do you want to try and convince them their god is a
Dick.
fake?
No, I want them to take me to their god so I can beat up their god.
Well, they
Oh.
have been instructed to capture you and bring you to their god.
Right.
So
Right, so I am going to surrender.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have some dramatics in mind. The only problem is I feel like I need to wait until after Zaldenrock's going, so I don't do my dramatics, and then he immediately shoots someone.
Yeah. Also, if Odin is the Mahakt god or deity, we probably don't want to. I don't feel ready or equipped to fight a Mahakt yet. What if Loki is the person who sent the distress signal? We might want to find Loki.
Yeah, and figure out what that information was, that distress signal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Those are my thoughts. Do what you
So-
will.
Escape.
What?
Escape and find the Loki and live for
Means
another day.
escape.
okay. Well, who wants the next PC turn then? If no one takes it, I will.
I'm just gonna surrender then. I'm just gonna do the surrender thing.
Okay. So you're passing your turn. Who wants the next PC slot?
Zaldenrock attacked. Which is the motherfucker who attacked Zaldenrock?
He
Croft.
teleported away. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Eric. He's in the bearskin.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah, he shot at me, not at Zaldenrock.
Not a Zaldenrock. Sorry.
Nice job, Eric.
Got it. I'm in hiding now, right?
Yes.
'Cause I'm
Nobody,
up in the
nobody can
rafters.
see you.
Yeah. Okay. Suppose like Combead to Krav is like, would you like me to engage?
Do what you will.
Good, solid orders.
That's
Thanks, Captain.
Very clear orders, Captain.
Vibe it out.
Captain Picard, what should we do? I would like you to vibe it out. Do what you think is best.
Okay, let me hold on. I'm gonna look at my sheet. Because there are like 2 things that I'm thinking of doing.
Awesome. You could
wanna
run them by
see how-
us.
Okay. Either I'm going to slip by Eric and murder the shit out of Brunhild.
Or a hostager.
Or a hostage.
Lol.
Or hostager. And get everybody else to back down.
Yeah, option 2
Yeah,
sounds nice.
that was my goal because no one knows where I'm at right now, so I could sneak in behind and like spider climb and bring my astral lance to her and do something there.
Yeah,
Sure.
That sounds cool.
Okay. It was either that or murder the fuck out of Eric, so that's what I got.
Up to you. I do not control
Run
the
away.
sin.
I know, I hate it. Okay, I'm gonna buy time and try and take Brunhild hostage.
Yeah. Drive your characters like a stolen car.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well, thank you for the clear orders.
Well,
And
now you care about orders, huh?
Nice.
Let him do his turn.
Not
It's,
now.
it's
When-
happening.
It was so
I-
close.
I asked for guidance. Okay, stopping the muttering and going to stealth slip in behind Brunhild. Would you like me to do a stealth check?
You're already hidden.
Okay.
I think, and Eric's already improving her defense, so
Okay.
it is what it is.
What kind of attack should this be?
You're gonna are you trying to like
I would call it athletics if you're trying to grapple her.
I
or you're
don't
just
wanna
trying to
do that.
scare, threaten?
So, I mean, in this particular instance, I might call it a. I mean, I would say you just do it, and we'll just do a coercion check.
Okay. That I would prefer that.
Sure.
Because it's a difference between like a negative and like 3 greens. So it's not good either way, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I think you're stealthed. I think you have enough to distraction to just go up there. Nobody knows you have cloaking technology. You go up there and put the astral lance like up to her, or maybe some smaller weapon, maybe like up to her neck, and then
I think I have a
threaten her.
vibroblade from before.
Nice.
I like a collapsible blade.
All right. So go get on in there, and keep in mind you have story points. Please also add a setback to your check. I think this is gonna be. Do I have this on my big stupid sheet of information? My GM
Setback is
screen.
gray.
Yeah, it's the black die. Okay, I don't have this, but usually it's based on the number of people you're trying to influence. The DC of the check. So, I found it. Influencing a group of 50 or more people is considered formidable. So it's going to be difficulty 5. 5 purples,
Jesus
1
Christ.
black.
Better use that story point.
I
If you go later, somebody could assist you. There's another turn right after this one.
I mean, if you want to delay this, I can just shoot my shot and we'll see if it works or doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna offer this as a plan and get into position
Yeah, you say on the comm beads that you're getting into position and hold your turn.
to hostage Brunhild. Yes, hold.
All right, Nolly?
Yeah, Nolly can go. I would like to use a story point,
You may.
and Nolly speaks up. Your god speaks the truth. I am Loki, come to speak with him. You who have heard my voice within your minds know it to be true. Meddle not in the affairs of gods, but guide us to his mountain fortress, and we will leave you be.
Ooh.
I am attempting to do a deception check.
Yeah, I've noticed that your roll 20 token has changed. Is that okay?
Yes, that was intentional.
Oh, okay.
The agent has come out.
Okay, so
Deception. You mean
this
you're
is-
not a god?
this is a similar check, just no setback. But you're
Okay.
trying to influence 50 or more people, so it's difficulty 5. This is going to be,
Yeah.
we'll call it, I mean, deception, I guess.
Yeah. My intent is deception.
Yeah.
Alright, and I have my upgrades from the agent skill applied. 5's normal difficulty. Alright. I'm gonna let it rip.
Okay, Beyblade it up.
Beyblade away.
Whoa! Wait, that didn't work.
No.
It's supposed to have 2 extra greens in there. Oh,
You
I
didn't
see,
click
sorry.
out?
Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't click out. Alright.
You
let's try it
fool.
again.
Yeah, kind of the same.
It's basically the same.
Right.
No, it's probably, did you do it by doing 2
because it
upgrades?
I did 4 upgrades, yeah.
Yeah, because that's not how upgrades work. It adds a green, and then it turns the green yellow for the next upgrade.
I think
And
that's
then-
how it's worded, but maybe it's 4 extra ranks.
I don't know. Not my ability.
Oh yeah, they count as having 4 ranks of the selected skill. Okay, I gotta I can't even do upgrades. All right, I guess I will reroll one more time.
Let's do it.
Okay.
There we go.
That's a normal
Third
roll.
time's a charm.
No triumph, but that was a very scary first roll. That's
Yes.
that's what it felt like when Nolly piped up.
Yes.
So, so that looks like a success with a 2 strain. What can I do with 2 strain? I think I'm going to put a setback on the next character's on the next social check that's attempted.
Oh, come on.
I think
That
it's
feels target.
I think it's risky, and I think the threat represents people that are more devoted to Odin than they are scared of Loki. So that's what I'm going to represent that as. However, the Berserkers are slowing their hands, and they're backing up a little bit. What? It is Loki. It is true. I heard them speak within my head. They have powers that we do not know. What? What are they talking about? That cannot be. But who? The Highfather. But the Skald. All right, next PC turn.
Back to
Well,
Sin.
yeah, I guess.
It's not a social text, so you don't get that.
Well, I was calling it coercion, so it is.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true. You were. Yeah,
so this means that if I don't want to suck real hard, I'm probably going to have to attack. So,
I mean, you could also just try it. It's the worst that could
If you,
happen.
if you just attack, then like you're just in the fight. So
yeah. Okay, I'll
We're
try
one
the
success
coercion.
in, so even if you fail, we're back to neutral ground.
Okay. So, 2 setbacks, 5 triangles.
Oh yeah, and they take a strain.
And, I'm also going to say that the effect of Nolly's deception, because this is a combat, is that I'll say that one of each of the minion groups has been lowered by 1. You've effectively killed 6 minions with that roll.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Or neutralized.
Yeah. They are not attacking anymore. Those guys, particularly.
May I use a story point to be particularly theatrical with this?
Yeah. You can always use a
Sweet.
story point.
Okay. Gobble gobble.
And the gobbled away. Gobble, gobble.
Okay, and I'm clicking out.
Nice. That be do how we do. I mean, it's better than anticipated.
Yeah.
Not as bad as it could have been.
So you manifest coming out of stealth, and you appear behind Skald with your vibra knife, or whatever it's called, your Hitachi, and get up behind the Skald's.
Oh God.
That is now the knife's name.
Hitachi. It means blade of death in its native tongue, so I've been told.
And sheath my
It
Toshiba.
means little death in its native tongue.
All right. Sorry, I was just trying to think of what it actually means. Anyway, so you get behind the Skald and put the knife up to her throat. It's vibrating in like a supernatural kind of way to these people. It's like, and you speak to everybody. What do you say that you try to influence them with that maybe didn't do the job? I'll leave it up to you.
That wouldn't have worked.
You just give an unconvincing threat.
Yeah, I could say something along. Well, you know what? I'm gonna lean into character and say, that is not a god. That is a Mahakt. They are evil and trying to influence you.
Do not fall for their lies. And
Now
everybody's
that's
All for the
heretical.
lies, yeah.
and
Don't
some of
believe
them
the
are
lies.
some of them are turning towards you, up on the throne where the Skald was. Eric turns around and he's like, Brunhild, my queen. He's tentatively, like, he has his stun gun pointed at you, but he's not firing it yet. Some of the berserkers do not like this turn of events. They're going to kill her.
And now you can't bring them back.
Sin, you're gonna take 2 strain for your failed social check.
Okay.
That's just a normal rule.
That's just a normal rule. Okay, fine, I accept.
All right. So NPC turn. I'm going to say that I mean, some berserkers are probably gonna still move in and attack. I'm gonna have these guys over here go for Zaldenrock because
What?
you know
I didn't do anything.
he's the other spicy character in this little scenario we have going.
I'm just a bird.
I'm a spicy meatball.
Do you have any armor, Spicy Bird?
I have 1 range and 1 melee.
Okay, so 1 armor.
Yeah,
And
that.
difficulty 2. They go in with their axes. Oh, they can do a thing actually.
Oh, cool.
Good death. They're going to sacrifice a minion to add +6 damage to this effect.
How do they do that?
Good. Death.
Well, they're berserkers, you see. They're
Right.
in Valhalla, and they don't care about dying. Ooh, nice. So they get in there. I did reduce their minion group number, so they did roll less dice. Okay, so this is going to deal 13 damage to you, Zaldenrock, minus your soak.
13. All right, 9 damage.
The berserkers run in. One of them lunges towards you, like, on your gun as you, like, instinctively shoot them, and they go down. I am awaited in Valhalla. You mean here? Yes. And the other berserkers go in and attack. With that distraction, they get in a chilling blow into your shoulder, your armor deflecting some of the blow. Okay, we have another PC turn, thankfully, before a whole cadre of NPC turns.
I think it's
wants it?
Yara.
Yara.
Well, it's either Yara. Shepard will take the last turn because they decided not to go.
I surrendered.
Or Zaldenrock. Zaldenrock hasn't
Yara
gone
is
either.
Yara Zaldenrock for now, so one of you have to go.
Dan gone.
That'll probably.
Might be gone.
Or on push to talk.
Or on push to talk. Either way, Zaldenrock. That leaves you. No.
I think we just gotta shoot our way out of this.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Okay, that
Oh,
was
good.
weird.
Oh, good. Yara, you have an idea?
Yeah, I was just gonna try and negotiate again, see if I
Alright,
could help
sweet,
the
do
things.
Sure.
I'm just gonna poof out my bubble to just then be like, listen, we are also powerful beings that you don't know of. Please lay down your weapons. We will cooperate to go meet your god.
Sounds like a
fine?
negotiation, yeah. Even though it is a threat, you're like offering them an option, like an alternative. So
Yeah, I could do.
allow that.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll just skip on this one. Difficulty.
Still difficulty 5.
Solo chance. We'll just see how this
If you'd
goes.
like to target a specific minion group, I'd allow you to like do it as personal damage to them.
Sure. I'll do it to the fattest one that's near me. So this guy.
Sure.
That's
Oh,
not the
well,
worst.
You still left the 5 in, so.
Yeah, that would reduce the difficulty to let's see, 4 people. That's difficulty 2.
You're breathing into the mic.
Sorry.
Oh, that might have
adjusted it
been
once and I
that might have
adjusted
been
it
why that might
You
have been why
gotta-
you went quiet or whatever.
Mhm.
All right. So change that to difficulty 2 because you're just targeting one minion group.
Okay, let me try again. It's still set on 5. Hold on. Clicked out. There we go.
Okay, 2 successes. So that's going to do 2 plus 2 damage to them. They don't have soak for their social skills. So that's going to do 4 damage to them. Some of them are being more receptive, but they're using their axes to kind of test out your little personal force field there. Alright, I think that's it for you. So it's NPC turns. A lot of them. Let's have them test out that shield for you. Make sure it's all up and up.
Don't roll well or it breaks.
What is your defense then?
My defense is actually pretty good because of the shield. It is currently 3.
Right. Difficulty 3. These guys are size 4. Let's ask you a question. Alright, that is
Damn.
9 damage. Minus your soak.
Okay. Minus 3. Alright, so I take 6 damage. That hurts.
And they're going to set up the next group of people with a boost. So let's get these guys who are going to go and attack Shepard. Even though Shepard is raising their hands in surrender, they would like to get the glory of defeating a Titan on their resume, because it looks good for them.
Lady Jotnar.
Exactly. What is your defense? I don't think there's much, Shepard.
Me? 0.
0. All right. They're also going
All about
to.
that soak, baby.
They're also going to sacrifice a minion. They're going to have a good death with this one. They know that they got to throw
Shepard's
everything
not
into
fighting
this.
nobody.
I know.
They're picking on me.
It won't stop them from throwing themselves at you. After all, you got to
So
defend
these-
yourself. Ooh, they miss though. And they suffer 1. Oh wait. I never added their thing. Okay, so nothing. Great. So they go and uselessly attack Shepard, swords clattering against steel, and Shepard is deflecting some of their blows. Another group rushes Krav, recognizing them as a leader in this situation. Your defense is 1, yes? Or is it still 1 in melee? Krav.
Me?
Krovna? Yeah.
No, for melee is 2.
Okay. Then I will upgrade it.
Actually, it is 1, sorry, because the I have my gun out.
Yeah, not your, whatever they're called.
Knives.
My
Yeah.
knives. Alright, these guys are going to do a good death as well. They think attacking the leader is pretty honorable. So these guys are kind of dropping like flies, but they're going to deal a lot of damage doing it. Here we go.
Whatever makes them feel
Here
better.
we go. That is 13 damage.
To me.
Yes.
Okay, I'm down.
They're going to... I guess... oh, they can't activate the crit. But they can get a free extra maneuver. So I think they're going to, like, move over Krav and kind of get onto the other side to attack Loki for the glory of the Empire or whatever. Alright, that was 1 NPC turn, 1 NPC turn, and then another NPC turn. So it's back to the PCs, actually. So it
Do you wanna
is
take-
Zaldenrock's turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was wondering if you want to take me out of the initiative since I'm down. What are the numbers or something?
Well, you might come back up again.
Yeah, I don't know how it actually goes around removing player turns based on people going down.
I
I
think-
think it to the end in case. he
I
pops
presume
back
we'll
up, yeah.
remove the lowest one because it's something that's
Yeah.
like.
Usually you remove the lowest one if somebody leaves the initiative. I think you might keep yourself in the initiative if there's like...
Okay, we'll just go for one more round.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. If we get to the end of the next round and you're not back up, then we'll just axe the last turn.
So Zaldenrock, what are you thinking, Spicy Boy?
You do have a advantage on the combat rolls, so just letting you know.
And you're
Oh, that's fun.
engaged. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Consolation prize. I mean, we might as... Well... I guess shoot this guy next to me. I mean... This isn't playing out exactly as I thought it was gonna. But...
Did you think it was gonna happen when you shot the
I-
gun?
I didn't think initiating violence would lead to more violence.
No!
Cycle of
I thought they would
violence.
understand where I'm coming from here. Uh,
I asked
Okay,
politely
so
with my sniper rifle.
What's the? Who am I going for? I guess this group that's engaged with me. What's the difficulty?
So, are you shooting?
Yeah,
Okay, while you're engaged, what type of weapon is it? Light or heavy?
heavy.
Okay, so it's going to be difficulty
Probably.
3.
That's fine.
And
Do
they
I have
have
an advantage?
Um,
Oh, no,
Yes, from the my
Yeah.
ability.
yes, and also you have 1 setback because of their armor.
Okay. Sit back. It's my weapon.
Use my weapon.
Aha!
Whoa! That needs to
That does
actually
nothing.
hit to, do something. You could do the other normal advantage stuff in combat. You could also upgrade an ally's next check. Or do something vital
suppressing.
to the encounter.
Yeah,
But-
that.
Hmm.
give
DM,
him an
I would
instant
like
enter.
that. I would like a get out of jail free card for my fuck up earlier.
I mean, it wasn't a fuck up, but
It was intentional. Yeah.
It wasn't
it
intentional.
was. I don't regret it.
Zaldenrock is allowed to make bad decisions.
Do
As
you
a
have
character.
any social skills? You could do an incidental like coercion
Yeah, my
check or
gunslinger
something?
diplomacy, but that's too late for that.
Diplomacy
mean,
is off the table.
I will
like
offer.
intimidating.
I will offer that you're suppressing fire.
Yeah, that.
You're suppressing fire as you're like engaged with all these berserkers. You end up clearing a line, and there is a clear path that is an exit to this hall. Should you guys wish to take it this turn before, like, somebody gets in the way, you've made an exit by scaring people away with your gun. Is that a vital enough thing for you guys?
That's fine by
That
me.
feels sufficiently vital. Yeah.
All right. Then that is the thing that you have done. You can also spend the advantages however you wish.
Oh, the remaining one, right? Because how much is vital to the encounter?
Well, the triumph.
Oh, okay, got it. Ignore vital choices like carried as a disabled piece of gear instead of the other melee. Melee or range defense +1 for 1 turn,
Yeah.
and then give a blue to the allies next check.
All right. Well, ain't that something? Do you have any maneuvers that you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna pick melee defense, obviously, since it's melee or ranged.
All right.
Maneuver, I'm gonna just get towards Krav body.
All right. Well, yeah, you get next to Krov's body. Maybe pick him up, equip Krov.
Yeah, that.
All right. If you want to run out, that's probably going to involve an athletics check as your check.
No, I don't want to
but-
leave right now.
Well, it would have to be next turn.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm good here right now.
No, yeah. The point is, whoever's carrying Krav is going to have to make an athletics check.
Yeah. In fact, most of you would probably need to do an athletics check to run out of here.
Sure.
Because you're running. All right,
Yeah.
NPC turns.
Yeah, it's probably harder for the Krav carrier. Yeah.
Let's attack Nolly. Let's attack Loki for the glory of Isgard.
No.
We're going to have a good death. Have a good death. And
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day. What is your defense, Nolly?
Nolly has, she's in her spacesuit, so 1 defense.
Okay. Then we are good to go. Swing. Swing. So that's going to be oopsie doodle, 14 damage.
Alright, -5, so 9.
How do you want to spend that threat?
Ooh, combat results.
They could lose the benefit of their previous maneuver, which was getting engaged with you.
Yeah. As the berserker swings their axe and it contacts Nolly, she sort of grabs the haft and swings them around and throws them back out, and the rest of the berserkers all kind of stumble outward.
Oh, they are stronger than they look. Yes, this is a strange magic. From Loki, of course. Alright. Next NPC turn. let's go in here. And we will attack Zaldenrock.
Yeah.
Zonarok goes down, and now he lands and crawls on top of him. They start piling up.
It's just a pile of bards, dead bards, just piling up, using it as cover. All right, defense 1 is correct
1.
for you, yeah. All right. Let's ask you a question. Failure but a triumph. So they missed. They can spend the triumph. Yeah, let's just upgrade the difficulty of the next athletics check that Zaldenrock makes.
Fair.
Yeah. And maybe we'll say that they kind of got in the way is kind of how that works. All right, last NPC turn is just going to be Scald. I think she's going to try a coordination check to get out of Sin's grasp. So Sin, I'm going to instead have you make an athletics check against her coordination, which is... I have to go find
Grab her
it.
by the wrist.
So it's difficulty 3 athletics.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Remember, you can spend a story point.
Oh boy.
Unhand me, you mechanical abomination.
I'm not mechanical though.
Well, they don't know.
They don't know that, but I'm just very, very confused.
Right, from their point of view, you're just living armor.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
The tin can. It
What the hell
speaks.
is...
Yeah,
Oh,
can't argue
there,
with that.
Jiminy Cricket. I'm useless. What's the difficulty?
Yeah,
You're
me
only
too.
useless if you think you are. Sorry, you said
what's
Jiminy
Gemini?
Cricket, so...
What am I rolling against? How am I setting up this roll?
Difficulty 3.
Okie dokie. This is gonna be bad.
Gonna be hard. But you succeeded with 3 threats. Let me look at my menu. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. While Brunhild was trying to escape, it left an opening for Eric, and I'm gonna say that Eric is now also fighting, to like push you off of the Scald. So I'm gonna say that your difficulty will be upgraded once on your next check. So we'll just add one of these to you. We can also add that to Zaldenrock. All right. Bottom of the round, Shepard. Are you still doing nothing?
I wanted to surrender, but I will go and assist Gervalt so that way he's not just a corpse.
Sure. Remember, you can also make social checks.
I'm gonna say, do you steal him from Zaldenrock?
Yeah, pretty much. Just kind of go over and I could do a
I'm
medicine
taking
check.
this.
This
Do
is
you
mine.
If you want to just do, it's a maneuver if you want to do a dermal healer and then do a negotiation or something.
True. Apply one to Krav.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could just
we'll do
maneuver
one apply.
dermal sealer. Yeah, give him 5 wounds, heal.
Okay, there
and then,
restores 5.
Yep, and then you could do you could do like a negotiation surrender. Just be like, "Well, come along, end the violence."
Yes, it's literally surrender negotiations. Be like, we will give up as I red eye glare at everyone quickly. If you bring us straight to the palace.
All right. Are you targeting everybody or just a small group of people?
I would like to target specifically, like, I know what the leader looks like. I forget if she's downed or not.
She is being grappled by Sin and Eric, and probably not listening to you. I don't think she has power in this situation.
Then I guess to the group.
All right. I was only saying because it's easier to target a smaller group.
I know.
But if you think you can take on all of them, then it's difficulty 5. But it will have the same
Yeah.
effect that Nolly's roll did by reducing all of their numbers.
So, difficulty 5, so 5 purple?
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent.
That's great.
Well, so you're gonna take 2 strain, and then oh, did you get a? Someone gave somebody a boost. Did that actually
Me.
happen? Yeah, you did.
It
So
was an advantage. I don't know how much it helps in this situation, but
I mean, I'll roll a single
Give
one
me a boosty.
and see if it negates some of this. It
Oh.
does. It actually negates all of the threats. So you will
There you go.
just take the 2 strain. That's it.
Chris doesn't get to do any fun stuff.
Remember, strain builds up, not down.
I know, but
Okay.
you just said it negates it.
No. The 2 strain is from failing a social check. The 2 threats were yet to be spent.
Okay.
Okay. Now it is the top of the round. Krov is healed. It is a PC's turn again. Everybody's turns are available.
Okay.
Are we going with violence or not?
There's an
I'm
opening to
sorry.
escape.
Yeah.
The Scald
I'll-
is being grappled.
Okay.
Is that still open?
It is still open. Zaldenrock is going to have a harder time with it.
all right.
Okay.
Can I
Then
do something before we
how-
continue? I have a question.
Yes.
I have an
Me
ability
too.
that says against all odds. It's an active incidental. Would I have been able to use that?
You probably got to read it.
Yeah.
Once per
incidental.
session, after your character makes a check, they may use this talent to select one of the following types of results: fail, threat, or despair. They select fail, threat, then they remove all of the fail and add that equal number of successes,
Oh, I mean, yes.
etc.,
you-
etc., etc.
Yeah,
that
if you wanted
happens
to use
when
that,
it
you
says
could,
that you
yeah.
do it. So you can
Yeah.
just
It
say
was
you
also
do it.
incidental, so
Incidental
Incidental means
like,
it's it doesn't take
not
any
an
action
action
or
or
maneuver.
maneuver.
okay, yeah, that was
Yeah.
the thing. So I can take this in that
Incidentally,
moment
yes.
and change all of those incidentally, with my booming voice, change all of them to successes.
Yeah, you can actually.
like an instant speed reaction.
Yeah.
Counter
It's just-
spell.
As part
Yeah,
of using the
counter
talent,
and counter.
You must describe the awe-inspiring way in which your character overcomes any obstacles present in order to perform this feat.
Yes.
That is very true.
So
Regale us, storyteller.
they aren't listening to you. They're coming in. They're fucking striking your metallic skin. They're slashing and slicing your comrades, and they're just not listening to reason. What do you do?
Booming voice.
I am
I
the
would like
guardian
to
of
pick
the...
up the nearest tree out of the ground and yeet it so fucking far it impresses them and they all stop and stare at it.
All right, you're in a great hall,
You're
so I'll say
indoors.
that you.
I will take a log from the
Table.
wall.
Yeah, you take a pew from this dais chamber,
A long table?
a long table.
Long table, yes, yes, yes.
You pick it up, you spin it around. Everybody else is ducking and now paying attention to you. Like, the Titan, it's moving by Surtur's beard. And you just throw it against the wall and it smashes to pieces. With 4 successes, I'm gonna say that normally it would do like two strain to the enemy plus the number of successes, so that would be 6 damage to everybody, which is again enough to kill one of each minion, and I think that's more than half of the minions, like more than half of their total hit points down.
But it's
So-
social though, I'm actually killing them.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, well,
They're
backed
out
off,
of
yeah.
combat. They're leaving combat. Strain and wounds are synonymous for them. So I'm going to say that is enough to garner their attention, and they are now willing to compromise.
I spilled their beer and now they're very sad.
You can keep going, and they might be influenced further. But right now, they are offering, if you release Brunhild, and they are allowed to chain you up, they will take you to Odin. Please, we do not wish more bloodshed. Odin will not heal us unless we follow their
We're not going
words.
to pose it in fucking chains. Like, we're gonna die.
How about the negotiation is the Titan is just in chains?
It probably
We'll
takes
take that
another
deal.
check.
I
Yeah.
would like
Yeah.
to be chained in front, please. Put hands in front, manacles, thank you.
That's their offer. Either take it or attempt to social them further, or fight
Who
out.
wants to social them further? I'll have negotiation if you want me to try to.
It is an NPC's turn now, so I'm
Oh,
gonna have
okay.
Eric try and push Sin off here. So let's do. They have any abilities? Okay, they can suffer a strain to add a success to their athletics or brawl check. So I'm gonna have them brawl with you, I think, Sin.
Okay.
So what is your defense?
Okay. My defense is 3.
Okay. Go 2. Let's okay, this is a brawl check. But I'm gonna just roll it even though it says snub gauntlets.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. So that is a success, and they get an additional success. So I'm gonna say that this is going to deal 7 damage to you, Sin.
Okay.
And
My soak is 4, so 3.
Yes. And they shove you off of the Scald.
Because of all of the things that have happened, I'm going to let that happen.
That's fine.
So, yeah, it's...
I will allow you to kick my ass.
You don't have much of a
it's-
choice in the matter.
I know, but still, he incidentally did something that I wanted him to do, so it's fine.
And I'm just going to have him take 4 strain because he's still going to bodyguard Scald. All right. Next PC turn.
Who wants to negotiate?
Not me.
Okay, I'll try.
If you
it.
want me to lie like a rug, I can do that. But if you want to negotiate, not me.
Yeah, I mean, the agent can also do something. It won't be negotiating, but it will be social. So,
Ooh.
I mean, I'll try the negotiation to just be like, "We'll come with you, but only the Titan will be chained." That fine?
Mhm.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
At this point, it's probably 5.
Can I use a story point?
2, 3, 4, 5.
If you have it, you can use it.
Actually, there's 11 of them there, technically. So I'm gonna say it's difficulty 3 now. Now that so many have been gotten rid of.
Cool. So I used a story point. Let me see if this works. Did that upgrade?
Yay.
Did that work?
Probably.
I mean,
Okay.
there's dice there, so
There's dice there.
All right.
there's
All right.
that.
Yeah,
That's a success.
I mean, I'd like to keep the roll, but I don't think the story point went through because I already
Well,
have that.
don't
as a
worry
roll.
about it then. He didn't
Yeah,
use
I
it.
gotta try 'em.
The story point to juice the roll. That's all.
Yeah, remember,
okay.
you need to put upgrade in the thing and take your, cursor out of it.
I think that's what I forgot to do is put the upgrade. So story points irrelevant. I'm gonna take those though.
Okay, so that's a success. You deal 5 to everybody, which is, again, enough to get rid of another minion thing. And a triumph, which should take out,
Could
at
we
least
take-
one more of them.
Well, I mean, could I use that triumph to? That's the new terms of the deal. Shepard gets chained up, and then we go.
I mean, I'll say that with this check and the triumph, that you have fully convinced them. They back up. And now that the Scald is no longer being, threatened at knife point, they agree to your terms. They still have their axes out, and they are still scowling at you and spitting at your presence and damning Loki into the 9 hells.
I motion. Yara's just like, Shepard, go forward, get close. Go, take the chains. Do what you got to do.
What are you doing? A plan or something?
No, I'm just telling Shepard to go forward so she can be chained up.
Oh well, Allie's
She was
back
already
now.
doing that.
Okay, so Yara got enough, so they have agreed to your terms of just chaining up Shepard.
Yay! Hands in front.
Okay,
Yeah, I guess we're all giving Shepard birth so that they can be apprehended.
Sure. I'm literally just, both hands are just out, kind of like in surrender, ready to be cuffed.
a bunch of the berserkers find their tightest iron chains and bind up Shepard more so than they would like a human, because they've seen you throw a long table across the room.
Fair.
They didn't like that. They don't know how much it takes to contain a Titan, but they're gonna try. So you are now bound up.
This is the room where they were resurrecting the people, so I also imagine like there was a body on the table, so Shepard carefully took the body off and
Yes.
then grabbed the table and then whipped it around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pardon me. Yeet!
Pardon me, fine porpoise.
I do not wish to defile the corp. Here you go on ground. There we go.
All right. Brunhild yells at the people. Eric, you will stay by my side. Sigurd, you know these people. You were fooled by them as well. I was, Skald. I want you to take them to High Mountain. And we will see exactly what is going on. And we will receive Odin's blessing once more. Yes, my Skald. Alright, Sigurd's gonna go over here. And yippee ki y'all are ready
Their
for transport.
blankets.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you guys want to... well, first of all, encounter over, so you guys can recover stuff, if you'd like.
How do we do it's cool check?
It's a cool check or a discipline check. Remember to remove all your purple dice. You heal strain per success, unless you are sin, because then you also get strain, or
Do threat do
wounds
anything?
healed. No, threats don't do anything.
I'm also taking myself a
You shouldn't-
dermal sealer.
Have threats on the recovery check.
I think he means advantage.
Ah,
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, you did initiative there, by the way, Yara. And also
That was
you
why.
kept on your purple dice. There was a lot of problems with that.
I'll just read the green dice.
Yeah. Nolly's eyes roll back and she like stumbles a little bit and then sort of catches herself against Zoldenra.
Who
And then
needs a
sort
dermal sealer?
hey, did you get that Mahawk guy?
Nope.
Not yet.
Oh. Well, okay.
By the way, did you, Shepard, did you use one of your dermal sealer inventories, or you want me to take it out of mine?
I have used one dermal sealer on Zoldenrock. Sorry. On Krov.
Are we allowed to thermal seal right now, or do they have us like two in a?
We could also perform medicine checks, but my hands are currently tied.
Yeah, Shepard is the only one that's tied up.
Dermal sealers, if what you're asking, Shane, is dermal sealers heal you for 1 less point per dermal sealer you've used before it within the last 24 hours.
Well,
I think
know
he was
that,
asking
I'm
about
just
the
saying-
situation.
Well, yeah, right. Are they
Oh.
gonna allow us to just willy-nilly go through our bags and take out a thing and heal ourselves, and or are they gonna be like, oh no, that's suspicious?
I mean, they
Change it for
fully
the story.
relented.
Yeah.
If you guys were in
I-
chains, then absolutely not.
I also imagine a dermal sealer is a pretty quick deal.
Yeah. Also,
see
what
it-
is a triumph? Doesn't do anything when recovering, right?
Nope.
Not
Okay.
It still counts as a success, so you can just use
Success?
it as a regular success.
Okay.
Yeah, who wants a
That's-
dermal sealer? Who needs
Well,
a
remember,
blue?
the triumph is separate from it, in the way that it parses the rolls.
Mhm.
For instance, Krov has 1 triumph and 1 success, but it listed 2 successes and 1 triumph. Because it's just letting you know that there's a triumph in there. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I got it. Yeah, I have my own thermal sealer, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Everybody good?
Yes.
Alright.
I also
Um,
took a Z tab.
Hell yeah, drugs.
Somehow
was
I
looking
wasn't stressed out by
for-
that.
A thing, because I remember like going through our quick notes and reviewing some of like the end of scenario situations, and I'm pretty sure we're only supposed to be able to heal like social, and you still have to do medicine checks, but I might have just read a section wrong.
You can only heal social.
No,
Like,
Dermal sealer is more that the like it guaranteed like a small patch heal, but it's like
oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's
Yeah.
you can't spam it, so it's like we're done for the day. type
No,
of-
I know that. For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought there was something to do with being able to use cooler discipline, where it also like did something else. in
Only for
addition
sin.
to-
That's
Yeah,
only for Sin,
Sin
yeah.
has a
Right.
special buy thing where they can heal physical.
So other times you guys have healed have been medicine checks, either on the ship or just by you and Yara doing first aid.
Yep. It's just purely strain for everything else.
All right. Everybody pack their things ready to go.
All hands inside the monorail.
All right. You guys are
Go on a
taken.
trip.
You guys are taken out of Valhalla. Everybody is now watching your sudden easy come, easy go. They're like, oh, the strange messengers from the gods turned out to be evil, and now they're being taken as prisoners to Odin. Everybody's whispering to each other and eating like a ham hock like in the corner of the room as they just watch you leave.
Yara just shakes her head at all the food that got knocked over in the kerfuffle.
It's okay. There was no food in that room.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that was the ritual chamber.
It was a ritual chamber.
Yeah, it's not outside in this image that we're seeing here. And they start marching you guys. They claim this is going to be a journey of a few days, so we will need to stop a few times. We have brought food with us, and we will share it with you as you are our prisoners. We will at least keep you healthy.
Yeah. Can we... I want to use the ship.
I can't wait to eat a rock in front of him.
I don't
Damn it.
think they would want you to leave
Yeah, that's fair.
for some reason.
Just start
Nobody's got a
walking
way
in
to
a different
feed this up.
direction.
Remember, we technically are on a timeline for the other thing too. That's the only reason why I'm just like,
There's a reason why I wanted to avoid this.
All right. As an incidental,
Mandatory fun.
Sin, make a perception
Mhm.
check.
Okie dokie. Anything?
Difficulty 3. Actually, everybody can make this check. It's difficulty 3 for everybody, but difficulty 2 for Sin.
What check are you making?
Is
Perception.
Is it anything to do with darkness? Is it like in a dark space?
Nope.
Okay.
I got one success.
A few
I
successes.
got a success.
No, you got a purple for some damn reason.
Also, Krav
Okay.
didn't roll with any difficulty.
What was his difficulty?
3 for you.
Oh, yeah.
Sin succeeded.
Yeah. So I will tell Sin first. I mean, you'll all hear it,
I'll
but
close my
Sin's the
ears.
first to notice it. All right. So everybody that succeeded will notice this, but Sin is the first one that notices it.
Yay!
As you guys were preparing to leave, Sin, this is when your opportunity arises. The Scald, along with Eric, went up to Sigurd privately during the preparations, and she gave him this necklace. It's like got a bunch of beads and runes on it, but you notice that the central bead in it is a calm bead. You think it's probably active. Sigurd is now wearing it. The rest of you guys notice that he's wearing it once you're on the trail. But if you'd like to do anything about it, Sin, it's on you. You can at least let your companions know.
Could I
Yeah.
like make a disrupting signal or something?
His necklace has a comb bead. We'll probably have to circumvent this if we want to do anything on the road.
I want to jam it. Can I fuck around and jam it?
I mean, you could certainly try to create a jamming signal.
It'd probably here's the sort of give you. I'd probably have to fuck around with my comm bead, so we can't use our comm beads, but we're together anyway, so it's whatever. Would that be acceptable if I make a check with that?
It could. So you would like to stop this comm bead from communicating to wherever it's communicating.
Yeah, between my own comm bead and my savant, I just want to basically negate comm beads within the close area around us.
All right. This is going to be a... I would venture that in order to make like an EMP sort of effect, I think that
Well, this would be more like fucking with radio waves. would be the sort of idea.
Sure, but I feel like you don't do that by typing in a computer program. I think you do that by mechanics.
Not too bad at mechanics. I'll try.
So I'll
Alright,
say
what's
it's
the
difficulty 3, but I'm gonna use a story point to increase the difficulty. And I'll do that on my end.
Okay.
Because of your lack of resources.
All right.
You're good to go. Okay.
A little tricky, but I got it.
I'll give you a setback. Like
Okay.
for future use. But you have succeeded. You've knocked out all the comm beads in the area. Which
Tell
includes
everyone around me, this thing is negating comm beads for the moment, so just keep that in mind.
Everyone hears
Just gotta
like
tell everyone.
they get like a little feedback ring in their comm beads for a second.
Yeah, this is like if you're trying to use your cell phone and you're just getting feedback. So it's just like, why isn't it working?
You guys are on a hiking trip up a mountain. It's a rather large and mighty mountain, deep beneath the rainbow aurora of the toxic sky. Not super toxic, but it's toxic up there, not down here.
Does anyone require assistance? I may carry at least one more.
I guess on your shoulders,
Yeah, why not?
because you're chained up.
Hop, hop.
Sin will look around and seize the opportunity for uppies.
Yeah.
You are now my scarf.
I was just about to say scarf, yeah.
All right, Shepard and Sin are doing chicken fight. I guess in this case, will need to do a survival check for everybody. This is going to be difficulty 2. In fact, I'll allow one of you to lead it, kind of like we do in Blades.
What does that mean?
It means that the leader will suffer the consequences of anybody else's failures.
Basically, it's only the leader's success or fail that matters. Everyone
Also
else
that.
succeeding or failing just causes stress to the leader.
Yep.
Oh, they're supposed to be.
Oh,
leading
you know
us.
what? I'll
Let them
lead.
suffer the consequences.
But we can still slip on wet roots.
So what's the difficulty here?
3.
3.
I'm sorry, whoever's doing the check.
Everybody remains silent as Zaldenrock looks at his survival skill ranks.
I mean, I can do it.
No.
If you
But
want me to suffer the
if
consequences,
nobody's
I can
leading
do
it,
it.
if nobody's leading
I'm
it,
gonna say I'm gonna lead it. Wait, why did it just roll only 2? It's supposed to be 3, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah,
3.
you did say difficulty 3.
Did you click out?
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. I'll say that anybody that rolled threats just take 2 strain,
Ow.
and anybody that failed the roll. Oh, how many people failed their roll?
I failed it.
All right.
I didn't roll. Sorry.
Nolly failed it.
That's 2 fails.
And Yara failed it.
Yeah, 3 so far.
All right.
And Sin didn't succeed or fail, but I assume that counts as failure because no success.
Yeah, we'll say that counts as success. Also, I need to
No.
apply. Yara, did you fail?
I was gonna say
Yeah, I
it
got
shouldn't
one
be
fail,
a
one
fail because
thing.
they're on my shoulder.
Okay. Well, you got another fail, but I ate up your setback. You're trying to maintain the comm bead, and it's interfering with your survival, so much so that it caused you more failure. So there's what, 3 fails?
Yes.
So Krov, you're gonna take 3 strain in addition to any strain that I described from threats.
Okay. I'm at 6th strain out of 13.
Right. So it is a grueling journey, and since Krov's is the one that mattered, he is hiking up the mountain, and he is not used to this sort of hiking sort of combat
Mountainous hiking,
situation.
let's
Yeah,
say that.
mountainous situation. You've done combat training on like Farouk and whatnot, but that was like in tunnels underground,
Yeah,
and
trench warfare.
it was regimented. It wasn't like hiking for a day up a mountain in the blistering aurora.
This is why you don't skip leg day.
So you're like trailing behind, just like, don't worry, everyone. We just need
I don't
to.
say that. I don't give a shit about whether they care about me.
Well, you're trying to lead them, is what I was trying to impress.
Okay, yeah.
Crowd like points off to a side area, like, this is the better way. Follow me if you want. And he just goes that way, and it's clearly wrong.
Yeah, it's like going up a sheer rock face because it's technically a shorter distance than walking up the ramped direction, the switchback, and it is causing everybody strain and difficulty in this time. Finally, they make camp at like a place halfway up the mountain. Snow starts to fall in the distance, and the aurora is still shining, but now it's much darker here, and you can see over the landscape that it's pristine. There's only light coming from the halls of Valhalla. Sigurd comes to you with your food. Here you go, servants of whatever god you serve. Odin will decide it once we meet with him. Then he clutches the bead, the calm bead on his sort of necklace. I just wish that he would speak with me. And he just goes back to his allies, and the allies are like at a ring of they're forming a ring around their own campfire, and like looking back at you guys, just like, what are these people? And they're talking in their own deep tongues. And what are you guys doing during this time, I guess?
How often can we do medicine checks?
Once a
You said
day.
it's- So does that mean Mr. Krov could have gotten 2 medicine checks in if it takes 2 days to travel there?
This is day 1. He could get 1 in.
Okay. 1 in. All right. Shepard can't do it because they're chained up, so Krov, you want some medicine from Yara?
Sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're above half your wounds, so it's difficulty 2.
Alright. Let's first see how well I do and see how much bonus you get. Do you care if you get some strain for extra healing?
I can take a strain.
Okay. How did I roll? Not great, but you do get extra because of talents. So you get 1 plus. Let me check. Da-da-da-da-da. You get 2 more healings because I got Surgeon 2.
Okay, so
And-
3 plus total.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then you also heal
Okay.
1 strain per advantage.
And you get one more you get 1 more healing plus you get 2 strain because I got combat medicine.
Okay.
So I
So total is
gain-
3 wounds and 4 strain healed.
No, the total is 4 wounds and you take 2 strain.
Okay,
So I take
because the advantages do heal strain.
Well,
Because that's
So-
so that's gonna negate that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my strain doesn't change. I just heal by 4. You said.
yep. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Combat medicine is useful because it adds an automatic success, but the person takes strain damage. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
You're in the field. You're trying to heal them up.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Krov took some deep wounds from these folks, and I mean, these guys can heal from getting their arms chopped off, but not necessarily you guys. Not without Odin's help. Is anybody else getting medicined? I will say that Shepard probably will not be allowed to assist very much.
It's fine.
Who wants a medicine check?
I
Any
mean,
volunteers?
That's all
oh, to like give one, right?
No, I can medicine you since it's been a day. Since
Oh.
tomorrow you can get another
Do you
one.
want to heal?
Yeah.
I
you want to
mean,
heal?
yeah, I'm at.
Okay. You're at
4?
4, so yeah. So is that just 1 difficulty? less than
Yes,
half?
it's 1 difficulty.
This should hopefully be pretty good healing.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah, it is.
I take strain. You should be healed to full. because that's 4 right. That's basically 5 right there. Okay.
Yeah.
You do take 2 strain. I believe.
Okay.
I'll
I
say
take 2 strain,
Yara.
too.
I'll say Yara. You take 1 strain, and then you have a
Okay.
setback to your next check.
All right. Would I be able to heal Shepard or not really if they're chained up?
I mean, you can heal them. They can't heal you.
Okay.
They're at 3
Alright,
out of
I mean,
24.
they
I
have
don't know how much they
Xenomedic
need it.
so-
Your resources should be saved for others who are in more need.
We have the resources, Shepard, and I just like go into the little compartment that's like, okay, liquid alloy. Where do I put this again?
Don't I naturally also heal as I'm walking along because days pass?
1
Yeah.
day has passed.
Mhm.
Do you have a
Rest
talent
for
for
1
that?
day heals 1 wound, and all
We probably
strain.
aren't
Cool.
resting.
And it's gonna take 3 days to get there? Ish.
2 days.
Well, I don't. And we're
Sorry,
not going to
2
be
days.
resting for any of the days, right? We're hiking the entire day, so we're not like resting for any of them.
You are currently at camp. I'll say that it's not the best situation. Maybe I'll say that you heal half your strain that you've taken,
Okay.
Half strain instead of a wound?
and you'll still heal a wound.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
want me to just
do-
finish up that last little bit though?
No, don't waste it.
It's not wastable because it refreshes tomorrow.
Okay, go for it then.
Yeah. All right. Medicine. You get that went poorly.
Your
So
effort
you
was appreciated, but I will heal on my own. Thank you.
you do get an automatic heal, but you do take 2 strain. I couldn't figure it out.
Well, the advantages negate those 2 strain and heal Shepard for 2 strain. You give Shepard a placebo.
I give
My
you a
healing
placebo,
crystals work
and
better.
you heal 1. You heal 1 wound.
Yeah.
How does it look back there? There's like a spring like hanging out of Shepard's back. It's all good back here. Good.
I put just like a solvent, thinking that this was like where how everything works, and it's like, oh no, that's a joint.
Ooh,
I
that was held
remove it,
together
it's
with
like-
glue. I didn't know that there was glue here. Oh no, oh
What?
no.
I
God.
put the solvent back, and then I put the thing on. It's like, okay, I just fixed the problem I made. You're better, Shepard.
The inside of Titans is just bubblegum, rubber bands, and paper clips.
Apparently, yeah.
All right, and Sin, you're the last one with wounds.
Well, Nolly also
Yeah.
has wounds.
I only
But
have
Nelly
3.
has a higher strain threshold, has a higher wound threshold.
Okay.
Yeah. I have 3.
All right, I can see if we can kill that out. You're under threshold, so the same little thing. All right, negated. So yeah, you're fine. You get everything back. You don't take a strain
Oh, nice. Thanks.
because of the 2 advantages. And then Nolly, same thing.
Sure, why not?
And you two just got really
Incredible.
lucky there. Oh, and I never even took up the disadvantage die. So-
Yeah, so if you take that off, it's another success, which, full heal.
Is good.
Yeah, everybody's good. Everybody's doing pretty good.
Okay.
And I'll just
Remem-
heal that wound by
Yeah,
just
we're
chilling.
just dandy over here.
Remember to heal half your strain rounded down. At the end of the day.
If I'm under half, then that would put me 5. Or that would just put me at 3 then.
Half
Right.
your
Yeah,
current
3.
strain rounded down.
Okay, 3. I'm good.
Alright.
Just a
Um,
little surgeon time.
So besides the medicine, what are you guys talking about now that you have a chance to absorb the situation? What are you
How are we
planning
gonna
on
find it?
doing once you reach this high
Can I start
mountain?
shooting again?
Do we want to perhaps acquire the calm bead for ourselves and see who it connects to?
You know what? I'm just gonna talk to them. Hey, where'd you get that?
Okay. Krov speaks up. Sigurd was like maybe putting more logs on your fire because he has like taken responsibility for you guys. And Krov speaks up, and he looks down at it and kind of clutches it again. It is a charm from the Skald. She gave it to me. She said that Odin could speak to me through it, but he has been silent. Though there was some strange noise earlier, but I do not
How
know.
long has it been silent?
It has been silent for some time.
It's because of Yara's thing.
No,
fucking
I'm
with them.
talking about okay.
There was some noise that came through. It was kind of like a wind rasping against the rocks or water. I do not know what it means.
It means that gods are cruel. So, Skald is the one that grants you all these artifacts.
They have been granted by Odin, but Skald controls who has them. She is wise in these ways, and after all, she is the one who speaks with Odin, and Eric is the one that protects Brunhild. So she is the one that deserves these things.
Did Eric and Brunhild come together, or did they come in separate to your humble abode?
Well, I knew Eric when I was a child. We trained together, though we have grown apart since our duties changed. Brunhild, she was not with our circles of people, but many who have known her personally know that she is wise.
I expected Eric to be a part, but guess not.
Tell me, you folks, is it true that you... I suppose I cannot trust you, but my curiosity must be sated. If you are Loki, what do you want with us? Why have you come here?
A morbid curiosity. We've heard screams for help, and we have come. And the first thing that we encountered was your folks. We come from the path beyond the stars, and we heard the call down here, and we come to investigate.
You have traveled across the Rainbow Bridge, the one that shields Valhalla.
Yes.
He nods understandingly. Now this explains everything. Of course.
Yeah, Nolly steps in as this conversation is happening. Yes, we crossed the Rainbow Bridge, and did you not hear me speak friend within your mind when we arrived?
Sigurd kind of cowers aback from you and nods his head. Of course, you are Loki. There is no questioning that. I do not know what you seek with an audience with Odin who seeks your destruction, but we are mortals. We do not question the wills of the gods. They have given us this place, and they have given us defiance of death. Who are we to question their judgment? Please spare us.
Loki is a foe to Odin, not a foe to the people. Our only quarrel is with him. Therefore, we must reach his abode and have words with him.
Sigurd breathes a sigh of relief. At least we have that comfort. Though I take it with a grain of sand. You are Loki, the trickster god. But for now, I will believe you.
Nolly just sort of nods. If you trusted me, I would take it as an insult.
Now that is the Loki that I know. He kind of nods and turns to maybe go back to his companions, unless anybody else has something to say.
Actually, I want to ask this. Have you seen... So, you have seen Odin before, correct?
He looks back. Odin comes to us to heal our dead. And we give him offerings, just as you would to any god. We thought all the other gods were dead. Odin claimed so, that this is all that remains after Ragnarok.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. That means this is out of character. It's it means that at least we're not gonna get ganged up by multiple of them. I was like, oh god, it's our fucking Thor.
If there's a pantheon waiting for
Or
us.
Or like
Right.
fucking Baldur is like, oh, we have a laser death ray. That's why it's a god of light. It's like we don't need that shit.
Yeah, we have a Mahawk that instantly self-regenerates. That's Baldur.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah.
Mistletoe, go! Yeah.
ah.
You just start doing the Peter Griffin thing.
But
Yeah.
I mean that is good. Like oh yeah, another thing is this. So the group of like the people that the humans that we have seen, are they all like Norse looking?
They do seem to be have that sort of culture, but there's a diverse like group of people. They're all
Okay.
humans, but they're from all walks of life.
Okay,
As the Vikings were
I guess I was just
historically.
questioning whether it's like this is just something that like they manipulated and made it recently versus like recent. I mean like within like couple hundred years type of deal.
Despite the fact that
Versus
I'm using the same character models for all of them, they do all look diverse and different, and they don't look like clones of each other. If that's what you were getting at.
not necessarily clones.
Yeah.
I was just more like,
Small
is this
gene pool.
actually Valhalla? Like legit, like something that exists for like thousands and like 10,000 years type of deal. Or
Did
is-
mention that he was a child here.
Yeah.
They speak as if this is all that they remember. That this is how life has
I
always
figure,
been.
Yeah, I figured they don't have like actual accurate history books or anything like that. I just wanted to know if it was like this is like legit for real
I mean-
Valhalla.
We can also ask, like, has there ever been a time before where they could not come back from the dead?
Or a time before Odin.
As Sigurd goes back to his companions, Nolly's going to turn to Krav as they sort of sit back down to continue eating. It's good to know that there's potentially not any more Mahakt here, and is it correct? I heard that among the primitives, it seems like the Skald is the only one who knows what's going on.
It appears so. Also, you seem to fluctuate a lot. No,
A
well,
busy day for Nolly.
you seem to have kept your wits about you instead of nonsense about makeup. Keep your wits about you.
It's a dangerous situation out here. I'll see what I can to stay alert, but I make no promises.
I would like to make note that there is a possibility the Skald does not know what is happening. They are simply a victim and being manipulated through the communication of this Mahakt.
Speaking of that, your communication devices kind of crackle as if there's a signal being jammed. Sigurd also kind of like clutches his amulet you see in the other crowd of people. But the signal's being jammed, so.
Is Sin near the agent right now?
Yeah, sure. You're all near each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all eating.
You're all friends.
Sin sort of like waves and flutters his fingers a little bit to get Nolly's attention.
Yes.
What? I'm going to ask a strange question, but I think it has meaning. What would you call me?
You're a Creus.
That's what I thought.
She calls you Sin. I don't see any need, since you are the only Creus here, so I can simply refer to you as Creus.
Names have power. What is yours?
It's not important. You're asking the wrong question.
It is important to me. Names are significant in To Creus. It tells a story of who you are and what your purpose is. What is your name?
I was never given one. Will you trust me if I can give you a name for myself?
It will tell me more about you. And if you are not Nally, then I would like to understand more and know how to treat you.
She sort of puts her, purses her hands in front of her lips for a little bit and is deep in thought for a few seconds. Now's not the time to ask these kinds of questions, but why don't you do this? You can call me Rasa. It's a word from a dead Yordian language. It means blank slate. I think that would be fitting enough.
That's better than
Awesome.
Elon.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Nolly backwards.
I fuck you, Chris.
You're
Um,
welcome. I'm gonna BRB and get more water, so you guys continue to
God.
roleplay among yourselves.
I was gonna say that, like, while this is happening, this interaction, Shepard is very much observing and is currently in caution mode.
Thank you for giving me a name to call you. Sin's affection meter for the agent, also known as Rasa, has gone up slightly.
Are you just grinding points here? You're grinding of relationships?
Maybe. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's just a romance simulator for Sam.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, so you know what my name means, at least among Krius. It usually means that I'm one of the first to be sent somewhere. It's Salwe means greeting, and Sin means the edge of the known, the edge of what is accepted and understood. So, I'm usually sent out for infiltration and exploration parties. That is my purpose.
Fascinating.
But you're right. This is perhaps not the most relevant questions. Would you like me to steal the shiny pendant thing? It's not red, but if you want it, I'll get it for you.
Depriving them of their communications back to their home base and to Odin would probably be tactically beneficial. What do you think, Krov?
They already can't communicate because of some interference. It's like, and besides, we've already been, we already am at their mercy. We don't need to agitate them further. If we wanted to fight, the time was back there.
Yara, do you think if we got a hold of it, you could reverse engineer the connection back to Odin's comms setup?
I'm back, by the way.
Okay.
I mean, this is the tricky thing. I could turn it off and they could talk just easily. The tricky part would be having enough time to kind of make it so I could track it. Maybe I could.
I find that the information given to them may be more valuable than tracking the location. We are already currently on the way.
I was gonna say that, but you hit the nail on the head.
Like,
Thank
I
you.
not necessarily meant like tracking where they are. I meant like,
Basically,
tracing the
bug
call type thing. But we could eavesdrop. That'd be fine. Could I reverse it to
information.
eavesdrop it? Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you can't make it so that it's eavesdropping unless you unjam it, which means
Yeah.
that Sigurd would hear it as well.
I guess what I wanted, because they're saying to try and steal the thing, so I was saying I basically
I wasn't here for
unjam
that.
it. Yeah, we
Yeah, we're
unjam
trying
it,
to
and
figure
I
out, like-
basically bug the thing, essentially.
Can we not steal it and just you can use our comm beads to connect to that signal?
Yeah.
Sin just wants to steal something, so that's what
Yes,
that's
I
I
know,
want
yeah.
to be useful.
But if we
it doesn't have to be stealing. It could be something else.
The
And I mean, we
problem
could
is,
steal it and get-
stealing is just gonna piss them off, and they're like, do we want to piss them off? Because I can totally do that on my own.
I mean, we could steal it and put it back.
We could steal it and put it back, or I
give
could
them one of our beads.
eavesdrop. Yeah.
Because like the dude's wearing it, like
Yeah, we could just eavesdrop. Sin could
But
just hide in a
parents
corner.
sleep.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah.
I could just turn it off for the night, and
I
just
don't
Sin could
have
go.
to.
Yeah.
I
So-
can just go. It's up to you. Whatever you like. I just
mean,
would like
that's-
to be useful.
That's easy enough if you want me to just turn it off and you go spy on them for a night, then I turn it back on the next day.
Mhm.
We could do that.
All right.
That fine?
So you're going to turn off the jammer and spy on Sigurd?
Yep, I'll turn off the jammer, and Sin's gonna spy on Sigurd.
Okay, yeah. I just meant the general, all of you. But we can do
Sin's
that.
better at hiding than I am. That's why.
all right. You undo the jammer as Sin goes off to sneak into Sigurd's like sleeping quarters. They have like these small canvas tents that they've like set up. They're very quick and they're just pinned against like the walls of this tall mountain. So Sigurd's just underneath one of those. All right. Let's do we'll call it unopposed Actually, no. Not opposed by anything. It's their difficulty that's going to set it, and that is based on their vigilance. Okay. It's while they're sleeping. They do have a watch, though, so I'm just gonna call that even. So let's do vigilance as 2 perps, 1 red.
Okie dokie. So
Ooh, actually, they don't negate each other in this system. Add a setback and a boost. You have a boost because he's asleep, and you have a minus because they're on watch.
okay.
And there's a lot of them.
And stealth.
And it'll be stealth.
I'm clicking out, and I am pushing the correct push to talk button.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Oh, mama.
Oh, but I did put the difficulty in. Sorry.
Oh.
I mean,
Shit.
at this point, just add in like whatever the difficulty is on the side. We'll figure it out manually.
If you want to do that, you can.
Sure. Okay.
It's 2 perps, 1 red.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, so minus
Yeah.
1 success and no advantages.
No advantages. Yeah, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
And sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
You sneak into the tent. Well,
I'm good at one thing.
near the tent. And I'll say that you're able to lift the necklace off of Sigurd. And you steal away, like, around a rock face. And then, ever so quietly, a message begins to come in through the comm bead. It takes a while, because it's not constantly trying to put a message through, but after a while of waiting, one eventually comes in, and you hear Odin speak.
My child, hear me. I know that you can. I must ask you, leave them to me, and seek out their ships. They have traveled here across the Rainbow Sea on ships. They look like ones that would travel the sea, but made out of the gods' material. Find them, take them apart, and bring them to the dais. I must have them.
And that's what you hear.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going to like throw a rock at Yara and gesture that she should turn the interference and the fuzzies back on.
Okay, here I go.
And I'm going to slip back into Sigurd's tent and give him his creepy, terrifying necklace back. And Sin is very agitated. He does not like being talked to by a Mohawk.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Steal our thing.
Okay. And in the morning, before we're observed closely, and the organics have had a chance to rest and recuperate a little bit, going to say, the Mahakt wants our ship. They're trying to say that they should leave us for it, and they should try and steal and acquire our ship. Do you think it's a possibility that the distress signal was from, that this one is stranded?
Why couldn't the Mahawk build his own damn ship? I mean, I guess he doesn't have the resources, maybe.
The
No,
Mahawk are
but-
genetic splicers. They do not have mechanical attributes.
Yeah, but they could just use them as freaking slaves and send them to the mines or whatever. And it's like
Maybe.
also like they could have done like other things. Like if they're smart to do other technologies, like there's gotta be more to it. And even if the distress signal is from them, we can't leave one alive anyway. So I don't think our course of action has really changed. I think Unless you're very convinced that you can convince these religious people that their god is a lie, or we gotta go guns blazing.
I guess how do we fight a Mahawk?
I mean,
You don't, you run.
Zaldorok's laser seemed to put a dent in him before. And we can just do that a few more times, probably, right?
Hopefully.
Did it? I don't think it did. I don't remember the last time.
You did get a lucky shot. I did forget to apply the adversary 3 to it, but
Yeah, I think it took like a quarter of his health with like a really good damage hit. So like,
yeah, like it was. He used avian agility and everything. Like, it was a good hit.
The probability of us defeating the Mahawk independently, without threat from the Skald and the Berserkers, is medium. If they interfere, we will lose.
well, yeah, I mean, you don't want to get one shot off and then get tackled by 3 football
Okay.
teams.
Question is this. I guess the ultimate question is this: do you want to run?
No.
If we run away,
Yes.
future ships are going to hear this distress signal and have the same thing happen to them or worse.
Then we kill. Okay.
I don't like that you're right. Okay.
So,
Or
But should
worse,
we-
if they kill us, it will take our ship and it will leave.
Well, then we'll be dead, so it's irrelevant. The
We will
important thing
leave
is that
the universe in a worse state than we started with.
it's already in a bad state.
Yeah,
But
so
the aftermath is irrelevant. The important thing is how do we tackle this foe?
so should we just try and maybe once we know where we're headed, get ahead of these guys so they can't interfere?
Okay, Shepard. Actually, first of all, whoever's the scanner, I think it's Yara, analyze the Shepard's cuffs. Shepard, can you break through these?
I'll just do a check. I mean,
Yeah,
Shepard could
because-
probably do their own evaluation with a mechanics check.
Yeah, could I just do like a little ting ting? Just kind of like just to see how much strength I would need to kind of pry them apart without breaking them or making too much noise?
Yeah.
I think that would.
Like a little, like a tension, kind
I
of
mean,
exercise.
Yara also has a scanner. That was my original thing. So if that's not good
Yeah.
enough, then just
Yeah,
use
we can
scanner.
use that to
Yeah.
check
What
the...
skills would you like us to use to evaluate the strength of these chains?
They're quite strong. It is iron, but like, it's not like iron is completely useless because of
No,
technology.
I'm a fey creature! They destroy me!
It's like iron doesn't become completely unbendable or completely bendable just because you guys have access to like duranium and stuff. It's still very hard to break, so
Okay,
it
so
will
it is a bit
require.
of iron. I just wasn't sure if it was like wooden stockade or whatever.
yeah.
No. It's iron
Well,
chains.
and as always, the important first question is not can we inspect the or is what is our inspection yield? It's can we inspect them in a subtle enough way that is not noticed?
Yeah. I mean, you could inspect them. It would be formidable to break out of those chains, which means difficulty 5. And I'm gonna say you cannot do it without
A giant
drawing
laser?
attention.
Okay.
If you use a laser, that would also do it, but it would draw attention.
Yeah.
So maybe we do got to make a once we know where.
Can
it
you
is, we make
regrow
a
your
run
arm
for
if
it.
you rip it out?
That
Buzz,
would take some
Buzz,
time.
Lightyear to the rescue.
Improvised weapon.
No, it's more
Just
of
get
like,
yourself
hey, I need a
out.
hand free. All right, your hand
Oh.
is free.
Need a hand?
Buzz, I need a hand. Ha ha, very funny.
All right.
Silicate cords would still take time to heal.
Yeah, I mean, I think the important thing is just we need to make sure we separate them from the Mahach when we actually get to see them, right?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
I'd
Is
say
there
we
no way that we can convince them that their god is a fake?
I mean, from
I-
their perspective, he works because he revives them. That's not fake to them.
But what if
Lord.
we use their religion against themselves?
With how?
Workshop it with me. Give me I'm one of them. What's your pitch?
Also, we could, if we have to take care of the Mahawks, we probably don't want them to be in the area with us. And the Mahawk is trying to send them on a goose chase. Is there any way that we could send them like some false commands? and send them on a bit of a goose chase, not on our ships, but perhaps that, I don't know, Loki has multiplied and is spotted somewhere else. One of us could escape and lead them away.
So you want one of us to go missing?
Lead them away and then probably meet back up.
In the
I'm just trying to think of ideas, something that preserves our escape if we need to go, and doesn't create more enemies and innocents to be slaughtered if the Mahakt is feeling particularly vicious. But yes, finding something in order to drive a wedge between these
Southern Rock,
two.
how confident are you in navigation regarding?
Oh, I'm not
area?
near you guys. I'm on my own, brooding.
Oh, okay.
Get your ass over here.
Good to know. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
not.
I will.
That's not
I will
allowed.
not talk in this situation that I put everyone in.
No, Sin is going to, like, if Zaldenrock is trying to be broody, Sin is actively going to herd and, like, roll him to the rest of the group. It's like, no, we need to work together to fight this thing.
I'm
You're not
having a
leaving me
moment.
alone here.
No brooding. You don't have eggs.
Look, I'm asking for a serious tactical evaluation. How confident in your navigation skill among the terrain here?
Oh, I mean, what's so complicated about it? It's grass, forest.
Okay,
Nothing
so
new.
if you're to be left on your own, do you think you'd be able to navigate, lead the group astray, and then and rendezvous back with us?
I would work more comfortably alone than with any of you. Or not
No.
you, any of you.
Things
any
your
of
team
anyone.
likes to hear.
That doesn't answer the question. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can.
Nali raises her hand.
Nali or Rasa?
Nali. Who's Rasa? Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to say, like, not that I don't think you're going to be super good at this, Zaldenrock, but also as soon as we let him go, he's going to go straight to the castle and try to assassinate the Mahakt himself. I'm just saying.
We all were thinking it. I'm just saying it.
Then he
Sin
will be. Then
He
he'll
looks
feel
at
more
Nolly and then head, like, no joints, just owl turns and swivels all the way around to look at Zaldenrock.
Concrete.wav.
I'll say this: like, if he does that, then he's a fool, and he deserves the most painful of death. What we need is a concrete course of action where everyone do their part, and Zaldenrock, can if you are provided opening, can you lead them and lead our captors away from the group and circle around and rendezvous back with us at the Mohawk landing point?
Wait, so you want me to lead them, me, myself, say, hey, everybody, follow me, my group is okay here, and I'll walk around, and they can let them on a nature walk?
No, you'll be chased. That's what I'm saying. Can you handle it?
Oh,
You're the
you want
wild
me to
goose in
play
this situation.
chicken. Okay.
Because, okay, since I'm not getting it clear, I can say this.
No, you're
What I'm
not.
trying to say, what I'm trying to say is, Zaldenrock is the best ruling with survival, as far as I know, among the group. Meaning that he is probably the best one to survive in the wilderness and to navigate the area around. Since I'm not getting a clear answer, I'm kind of unsure about this. But so, if he makes a break for it, at least half the group will send a party to search for him. And since he's a sniper with the longest range of survival, if he can circle around, he could rendezvous back with us at the final destination. Rest of us will be carried to the final destination because they wouldn't just leave us alone. They'll at least have half the garrison following the patrol garrison following us. Then we can take care of them physically. If you want to kill them, subdue them, whatever. But it should be easier to do that once you're in a group. And once we at the location, or extract the information for the final location from them, we could just go among ourselves and deal with the Mahawk solo at the final rendezvous point.
Right.
We are assuming that these individuals are going to try and attack us. Why can we not simply attempt to talk with them? Explain who
because we
the
already
Mahakt is.
because we already tried.
Well, and the other thing I guess that I was trying to get at with Nolly was like, great idea, love it. Only one question: how?
How to
Love the idea. Would love to hear the how.
They want Zaldenrock to just make a run
I get
for
the
it.
Zalden- I'm not talking about the. I'm talking
Talking
about
about the other
how
one.
of the convincing them that their god is not a god.
So, what I was thinking, or what Shepard was thinking, was that we could manipulate them by using the comm beads and or simply show them that the comm bead that they have already exists, because we have them. And then I would relay a message similar to that of the Mahakt.
Okay.
They have a very robotic voice, so I would use a similar kind of voice and be like, your god has deceived you. They are basically like a prisoner of war or a villain that has escaped or something, and they're extremely dangerous, and they are using you. And see what happens if they don't take it. Whatever, we're still captives and getting shoved to the fucking god. But who knows?
That's still That's still something we can do after this plan of splitting them into two halves. We can still do that with our half, And then if it doesn't go well, then
Actually,
incapacitate them.
we should do that. I think we should try the convincing first, and then do the Zaldenrock prison escape.
Is the idea of like trying to split them is just to make the encounter a little bit easier because we're not trying to convince a large group? We could still do that with a small amount instead of splitting it like this idea of complete separation. Talk to a few of them.
I'm saying like this: if we can win them to our side, then we have a bigger consolidated force.
No, I understand that. Yeah, Nolly is looking at being able to target a smaller section of the group to get them to our sides first because it's going to be easier on the purples.
So, I'm hearing a lot of plans. It sounds like, ideally, you want to try and convince them first or split them up. I'm going to need a decision, or else I'm just going to...
Shepard thinks they're dumb and raises their hand to try and... raises both hands because they're shackled. To try and make them better.
Try and heal their souls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I guess the one
Roll
question
to
I have is this:
educate.
do you want a smaller group because your ability is easier on a smaller group?
Yeah.
Okay, then okay.
Instead of rolling 5s, you're going to be rolling maybe 3s.
Okay, that's basically all.
Yeah, that's literally all it was, yeah.
Okay, that's the only convincing I need. Okay, cool.
Tactical maneuver of, you tell a small amount of people about this cool cult, and then they go get more people and join your cult.
If you're trying to sow this content, you want to do it in a large group. That way, there's a infighting within. It's easier that way. So, because if you try to do like Weasel one at a time, you can be snitched out. If you try to do it openly, everyone fights among themselves, and we're not gonna be blamed for sowing the discontentment as much.
I don't see how this
Success is
has...
more impactful.
I don't see how this has
think-
any
yeah.
real world application whatsoever. Anyway,
I think we're just trying to
the
convince
berserkers
them, yeah.
are getting up. It's daytime. Sigurd is getting his tent packed up, and some of the berserkers are heading over towards you guys and getting ready to travel.
So, can I? Okay, I like the non-violence and keeping us togetherness of Shepard's plan. I'm gonna offer my comm bead, which also looks like a piece of jewelry, as something that Shepard can compare Sigurd's necklace to. Would this be helpful? Mine looks a little different from the rest of yours.
This would be perfect.
Shepard, folks are approaching.
I hate this.
Well, somebody... You
You
have to do it at some point.
Yeah.
Should I turn off the blocker now? Is that what you want me to do?
I think you'll have
No.
to. Yeah.
Okay, not yet.
Well, I mean, yeah, technically we will need to do so we can make the comm bead work.
We can just
Okay.
turn it off at the time that's needed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I set my savant to remote control, and I'm gonna try and discreetly do it when it seems like it's the right time.
The other thing, Shepard, is Nolly can alley-oop you if, depending on how this goes. So
With the brain thing?
maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking for a signal from Shepard, and I'll turn the thing off from my savant.
I'll just turn red.
Okay.
What's scarier than red? Isn't the Mahawk also kind of red?
Oh.
It's gold.
Stop it! Stop it! All right.
Red is scary.
On your feet. It is time to keep moving. We have a few hours before we reach High Mountain.
I have to move my bowels.
Okay?
I will be doing that over there.
I'll go find a car to poop on.
You folks, follow them then.
Does Eldenrock just take like a bolt and goes far off?
I need my privacy.
We've all decided that we're going to try to do this first. Okay. Who wants it? I run away. Oh.
I
Okay.
need to poo. Sprints.
Zoldenrock is not a good team player.
Well, I thought that was the plan.
I thought that was the plan
No,
too.
we're
just
we're
to-
holding it off until we can do the.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
just
Okay.
not. I'm looking
Fine.
for a place right now, close to everybody else.
Okay.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
setting up. Got it.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Prepping the poo. Yeah.
I'm like a dog. I'm
Poop.
going in circles around one area
Yeah.
trying to get the.
Oh.
Like a chicken scratching their talons on the ground. Shepard.
I guess like a quick question for everyone was like, do we want to surprise them on this, or do we want to be like, hey, we need to talk to you about something?
I think that's up to you.
Fuck.
I mean, we could just have the I could turn it off and somebody yells into their comm beat and it comes out of it.
You guys are allowed to make decisions without consent, contacting the rest of the party.
Yeah, clearly I made that clear.
Yep. We don't have to be consensus driven. We can just be impulse driven.
I'm about to take my shot pistol on myself pretty soon.
No!
I gave you my shiny.
I
Now
have the
use it.
shiny. Actually, no, standing on feet would be better. So, Shepard stands up and approaches Scald and is going to
Sigurd.
turn. Sorry, Sigurd. Is going to turn red and is going to gently pull their hand out so they can see the small stone in front of them.
They all immediately are backing up. They're reaching for their weapons. Back
I'm
down, fire giant.
I'm turning off the jammer so we can use it.
It's off.
I motioned to somebody to say something through it.
I also don't know if it's going to actually I have voice mod up, so I don't know if it'll work.
Oh.
We'll see.
I don't have a comm bead, so someone else has to speak.
I
or-
thought it was gonna.
Like,
I thought Shepard was gonna fake the voice.
Yeah. do it.
You have been deceived.
Oh! What was that? It was coming from my. And then Sigurd holds his necklace. What is this trickery? This is Loki, isn't it? He is allied with the giants. Or she. It.
Now he waves
This
from
is
behind
no
Shepard.
trick. Your god is not who they say they are.
I think we might need some kind of check here.
Sure.
Let's call this. Oh, damn. I think we're going to call this charm because it's against cool. And I think they need to keep their cool against this, and you need to perform.
Cool.
Perform, kind of. So this is a charm check.
You're trying to foster a positive relationship between you and the other person.
Yeah.
That sounds more wordy and good. So go with
I
that.
would like to use a story point.
You may always do that. Okay, you're trying to convince group of 10 or so people. So this is going to be hard. So difficulty 3. And I'll give you a boost from Sin using your using Sin's comm bead.
Because it's pretty.
And
Looks-
looks alien.
It didn't
Oh
add
my
the-
god.
Fantastic.
Do you think it will
Wow.
make much of a difference?
No.
That could have gone better.
That is astonishingly bad.
I don't think
Yeah.
I think that's the worst anyone's ever done it.
That's-
Okay, I can leave now.
I'm
like,
going to
Alex,
Seattle early.
It's like
Definitely we'll
another
see what
wound
happens.
golem. Stop rubbing salt on it.
We'll see what happens directly right now, but Nelly can definitely still try and salvage something here. But yeah. we'll see.
Next
Ew.
person gets a boost. I'll say that from the advantage.
Okay.
Just to try and convince
wait,
them
wait,
that
hold
their
on,
god's
hold
a
on.
felon.
Also, Shepard, take 2
hold on.
psychic damage.
Hold on. The instant, the against all odds, is that once per session?
Or is
Once
that
per
once-
session.
Yes, it's
Ah,
once per
damn.
session.
If it was once per day.
God,
damn.
imagine if it wasn't.
Oh god.
I'm good at everything.
That would be
all
a
the
tier
time.
six
I would like to
talent.
succeed. And then it's like, okay, good. So now, I would also like to take a long rest.
All right,
Yes.
somebody got an idea with this.
Someone
Yeah,
help.
No, yeah, I can do something. I can spend a story point and try and mind bend.
All right.
Surely this won't make things worse. All right, so this gets a boost die. And this is opposed discipline versus vigilance, I think. So what is their vig?
Are you targeting just a single berserker or Sigurd?
I also have a
probably
terrible last-ditch lie idea.
Okay, great. I think this we'll probably need it. I think this will it probably makes more sense to target Sigurd specifically. I think.
Okay.
Agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. So, what is his vigilance?
I am looking it up. I was looking at the berserkers before.
Gotcha.
Their vigilance is red perp.
Oakley Dokley. I got my boosty.
Me after COVID.
Alright, yeah. Okay, discipline.
As if it's done.
It never happened. We made it up.
Those look like successes and threat-aroos. What is the effect?
Let me read the specifics. I don't think I get any of the bonus fun stuff, but if successful, your character may cause the target to adopt an emotional state of your character's choice for the remainder of the current encounter. And then the other stuff is advantages and things. All right. So yeah, Nali sort of closes her eyes and squints really, really hard. And yeah, what Sigurd hears in his mind is
Doubt.
Oh. Okay. Sigurd is like, I am not sure that this is true.
I understand that this might be frightening information, but we are simply here on a mission to retrieve a felon. Someone who is quite... They are of great danger to you and to everyone around them.
All right. Anybody want to back that up with any other actions?
here we got a lie in the chamber.
Okay. My crazy bullshit insane lie.
You're a Valkyrie.
You're a Valkyrie,
Mm.
Sigurd.
I was gonna say Sin's a Valkyrie.
Oh, I mean, I could totally be a Valkyrie.
Oh,
I
actually,
kind of
I
like
like
that
that.
better.
Hot.
I wish I.
I was
Oh, God, hot.
going to say,
Sigrid.
What were you
Um,
gonna say?
if Odin is the Allfather and Loki is the trickster and the liar, then the being that you saw must be Loki, cannot be the Allfather. Because he is using this technology, which we also have, to deceive you and say that he is Odin. He is not a god, he is just a liar. I'm trying to say that the Mahakt is actually Loki, who is masquerading as Odin.
And
I saw this
I'm not sure the
Marvel.
logic follows, but maybe it'll confuse them enough
Yeah, no,
with double
it's
speak to
yeah,
fool them.
I
And
am
they're
basically
already-
just
One of them
These
doubts, though,
Yeah, he's in a mindset of just doubting everything at this point. So
yeah.
and he's in charge, so maybe it'll work.
this is a one guard only tells the truth, one guard only lies situation.
Yeah.
All right, Sin, if you want to try that, that'll be deception.
Okay. And how hard is it going to be?
It's okay. Deception is against vigilance, the same thing. So it's going to be 2 purples, 1 red. I'm gonna let you upgrade the check because Sigurd is predisposed to doubt.
Okay. Okay.
That's a triumph. And 3 threats. Let me see how I can spend those diddly doos. Also, Nolly, I'll say that you take 1 strain. And
Little
let's
headache.
see.
The logic so much better in my head. But it just did not come out very good.
Dude, my logic's like, oh, this guy's like a parasite, and he ate all of your gods, and he took them over so he could just use you, and I'm just like, but it never came out.
Okay.
Shepard just
Sin.
starts rambling this whole story.
So Sin, with your triumph, you inflict a critical remark on him, which I think, in addition to your success, that's at least 5, so that's 10. That's more than half his pool. He is now doubting his god, but with the 3 threats, I'm going to say that you've accidentally revealed your true goal in this encounter, which is to kill their god.
And it's a god worth killing.
Sigurd is doubtful of his, everything, and the other berserkers are like, Sigurd, what do we do? You can't be believing this. This is the work of Loki. This is Loki we are talking about. The All-Father has served us for many generations. We have no reason.
Loki?
We have never seen Loki. Loki was dead until you came here. Sigurd is like, I do not know. I do not know what to think. Please, somebody guide me. I need guidance.
I could try and chime in with some weird logical fallacy thing here.
I could try and strawman my way out of this one.
Let's stack this up.
I'm gonna-
Big
okay.
voice too.
Bro, I'm gonna
Yeah,
add
I'll just-
homonym Odin so hard.
I'm just gonna fuck with the comm beats to make my voice be all a little weird. I don't got no voice changer though, in real life. But I'm just gonna be like, would it not be in the interest to just let us fight it out? Gods versus gods. It's in the best interest for us to
Oh,
for
okay.
you to just see
Cool.
who wins.
That's a good
You
argument.
mortals don't want to
Yeah,
take
I was
any
actually
casualties.
That is a good
looking-
argument.
Yeah, let the gods handle it.
I'm gonna just say
You
that
were mortals
works.
before us. Yeah.
They were
definitely.
already they were already compromised. So Sigurd, as the other warriors are calling to him, what do we do? We can't just leave them. We need to take them to the Allfather. That is our duty. Sigurd, you are in charge. The Skald put you in charge. They gave you the Odin's amulet. What do you say? Leave them. What do you mean, leave them? The other berserkers kind of release Zaldenrock, who was trying to make a run for it while pooping. And he stumbles a bit.
I don't have to go anymore.
I'm all done. You didn't need to hold it. And Sigurd, just let them go. They are right. This is the god's business. If the All-Father is as powerful as he is, then he will be victorious over Loki. He did it before. He will do it again. Leave them be. Follow this trail up to High Mountain. We will guard the trail. It is the only safe way back. We will know if you are cowards. And they release you guys.
Do they unchain me?
I mean, we could do it with help. It's whatever.
They don't bother unchaining you, but it's child's play to get you out of there
That's-
without them
That's fine.
looking over you.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
We unchain.
All right, we got a
unchain
god
Shepherd.
spell.
Yeah.
I'd like to flex to unchain myself.
You may
just
do
shimmy
a
out.
formidable athletics check if you want to
I
prove your
really
strength.
want to fucking try.
You may try.
Your gear's better than that strip.
You got the. All right, you got. Is it 5? 5 purple?
5 purple.
You got it.
I hate that it's on a different tab.
All right.
You did it. It was. You had to. You looked like you were stressed doing it, but you did it.
You strained against it, and you take a setback. You strained your gears a little.
That's
Here's
fine. Now I
the-
have cool, like, I have bracelets.
You
Hell
just
yeah.
hear like the tightening of the iron rubbing against each other.
They sit back down at their campsite. They start getting the fire going again. Some of them go out hunting. But they're blocking the way. You guys hike for a few more miles. I'm gonna need somebody to lead a survival check.
Zolnarok.
Before leaving, could I wish them only good intentions and that they may be protected under whoever wins?
I mean,
You may.
can. I don't think they care.
But they are silent.
I know.
To
Just
them,
I
it
feel
probably
bad.
sounds like you're like condescending or mocking them.
I feel bad.
I mean, we didn't kill anybody. So
You're like basically
No.
the devil going like the Jesus loves you.
Fuck.
Is there a difficulty for the survival check?
Yes, it will be. 2.
2 for everyone.
Yeah.
That's not the worst. We've had worse difficulty than that.
Shut up. You're gonna jinx it. Ooh. Okay. It's like, oh, that's not difficult. Get all fails.
Well, there's
I
2 fails so
technically-
far.
Technically didn't fail, didn't succeed.
Yeah. It's 1 success so far out of the 6 of you.
Can I use my boost to help Zoldenrock?
2.
I did it.
Remember, you have a setback.
Fuck.
I can do it for you.
Thanks. Fuck.
You failed.
For you.
Did that do it for you?
It says I'm flat. I'm just nothing now.
All right,
Am I
so
allowed to get a stress back and give Zoldenrock a boost?
get a stress back and get... Oh, from your advantages?
Yeah, that's all I got. Just advantages.
Sure. Zaldenrock, here, I'll roll a boost for you.
Blank. Yep.
Yep.
Classic.
Classic Genesis RPG. All right. So,
Setback is failure on every side, and the boost
I-
is blank on every side.
Triumphantly failed, apparently.
you sure did. You sure did.
You're falling with style.
I think just the idea of going to face your nemesis is sort of like freaking you out. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna do this when I face him, and then you just walk into a tree and you're just like, wait, no, I gotta focus. What do I gotta focus
Actually,
on?
no. You're annoyed at the fact that we're all following you, and that's what messes you up.
All right. I'm gonna say that your triumph, Zaldenrock, has gotten everybody there undetected by anybody. But everybody that failed this check is going to take, well, say you take 2 wounds.
What happens if we don't fail, but we just get nothing? Is that a fail?
That is not a fail. You don't take any damage.
Okay.
So I'll say that during your journey, actually, why don't I let you guys describe how each of you gets injured on this mountain hiking trip.
Nolly chooses not to get injured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me
I
too.
try and skitter up a wall, and the rocks are loose, and I fall ass over tea kettle, and I
Nice.
have to go the long way around.
Awesome.
Somebody didn't rock salt their mountain, so I slipped.
Ugh.
When Sin lands after
Ooh.
falling, it like takes them a second to rearrange the armor and sort of snap themselves back together.
All right. Anybody else get injured?
I walked into a tree and ate bark.
Which this high up, the trees aren't very tall, so that was quite impressive that you did that.
Mm.
No,
Um,
it's like probably like a cliffside, and the tree's actually kind of on its side, like a log
Yeah.
over like the path. Because I'm just tallest one, I just happen to hit it.
Yeah. You guys are going by, and then Shepard takes 2 wounds.
It's a coconut tree in this
That's
Norse-inspired place.
In
How is
this
this up here?
tundra,
Gene
on top
Splicer?
of this mountain. May I see
Yeah.
it?
Coconut tree.
Actually, could
Only a
could we
Mahawk can
literally-
put it here.
Yeah, could we literally just say, as for flavor, we see a bunch of weird plants that shouldn't be in this environment? Like,
Why not?
implying that they did some stuff here?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, wait, that's a coconut tree? It is. And there's a blueberry bush over there, and an apple tree, and watermelon patch? The hell's going on?
It's actually a watermelon bush.
Ah, that sounds weird. I don't like
That
it.
is weird.
It's sagging
Yeah, no,
under
that's,
its weight.
that's wrong. It's not that.
It's not
Instead
a
of-
tree. It's not on
there's-
the ground. It's in the middle somewhere, and it feels real sad.
I use
There's pineapple growing on cords of-
Shepard's idea for a watermelon
Yeah.
bush.
Oh,
Like it's gone too far. So like,
But that's
was
the
gonna-
point of the jade splicers.
yeah. I was gonna say instead of corn being grown on big stalk, pineapples are coming out of the ground on this one area.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah, or
yes.
it's like crosses of plants. So like it's
Yeah.
a coconut tree, but pineapples fall from it.
Yeah, all sorts
Ugh.
of weird stuff like that.
You see all these strange plants that are sort of familiar to you, but in the wrong place at the wrong time, and slight changes have been made to their, biology. Then you come over the summit, and you can see down below you. You can see High Mountain is a massive fallen ship, resting just on the mountain range, and your quintessensor is picking up a distress signal from this direction. Now that you're more frequently checking it because you're not, under scrutiny, you've been able to keep tabs on it. This is where the distress signal is coming from.
why didn't we land right next to it?
Because of
Oh,
the
'cause the
solar
aurora.
interference.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay.
the atmosphere interference. Solar
We're on
just sounded
Pandora.
right. Also, there you are.
Unobtainium is all around here, messing with things.
There's so much unobtainium here.
Yeah, so why couldn't the guy fix his ship?
Oh. Does anybody want to do anything?
All right, weapons check.
I have them.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, I think we need a plan of attack. So, how far are we from the distress signal?
It's coming from the ship.
So is it like, are we at the right in front of the ship entrance, or like is this still like a hill away, or like?
You see it on the mountain range. It's over the next peak. So you'll be
Okay.
there in maybe an hour of hiking.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is okay, Zonrog, look for a vantage point for potential sniping. Sin, I want you to go on the opposite flank. You're the best sneaker.
Okay.
Yara and Shepard, I want you in the front. Shepard, because you're obviously visible. Yara for all the scanning. Nali, position yourself behind me, and I'll be in the middle. And then we should be going forward. Unless, also, is there any medical thing that we want to do before we go forward? We still have an hour's worth of journey left.
Keep in mind, you can only do once per day. So if any of you die,
Might want to keep everybody's got a
Well,
dermal
that's
sealer.
medicine check, right? Not dermal sealers, right?
sure.
So dermal sealer is the only thing that we need to patch ourselves from the brink. So, Zunrock, Sin, Shepard, you three are injured. Do you guys want to do any kind of medicine check right now, or do you want to
Like-
just tank it and wait for it?
My injury is not severe enough for me to tank it, or to be
not-
concerned
oh.
right now.
Okay.
I think I'm fine.
I tend to get up close and personal, so I think I need every shred of ability.
Okay,
that I
Shepard,
can get.
get on Sin.
Shepard tries to stand on Sin.
No.
This is not working.
Shepard, she meant to heal Sin. Now that your arms are free, you can help.
Now that you crushed the creature, you can definitely heal it now. You know the problem.
Maybe that's how I got injured, not trying to scuttle up a wall.
What? The bonk of-
the wall scuttle upon you.
The wall was Shepard and it fell on you. Be able to do a medicine check on Sin.
It's
What's
difficulty
the-
1.
Here, I put a 2 in there just to make you happy. Not
Okay.
really, I just forgot.
Okay. You heal 5.
Okay. I'm all better now.
Yay!
You patch up some of Sin's leaky valves, and yes, proceed.
Yeah, I mean,
I
could
think
we?
there was one thing I wanted to
May
double
I
check. I
Have
think I have
my
a maneuver.
combi back?
Oh,
Yeah, sure, you have
of
that.
course, here.
Thank you.
I understand that it is red and you enjoy the color.
Yes, and it's also. I don't know. It's a memento from a journey. Anyway, let's keep going.
Curious, but understandable. I think I have an ability where I don't know if it's during combat or anything, but I want to use it to release my strain that I have. I'm gonna off gas. And then I'll be
The
good.
talent?
No.
Second
Second
wind?
wind. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It says once per encounter though, so would I have to be in an actual fight?
Yeah, just do it in the fight.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean it's incidental, so
Yeah, exactly. You don't
Yeah.
need to worry about it. Yeah,
Okay.
just do it the first round.
good for me. Alright then yeah, I am good to go.
Okay. Nolly, make a average lore check.
BRB.
Oh, he's BRB. You are correct. Right.
Nolly on board with current plan. Words.
So you're heading into this massive supercarrier. You head into, I guess, a crack in maybe one of the docking bays, where there would have been a force field, probably, you would imagine. And you make your way inside. The place is derelict. It's completely overgrown with like tundra kind of plant life, like small scrubs and lichen. There's also some of the strange alien plants everywhere that you
I
have
would like to take
described.
some samples.
Oh, nice.
You can take some samples. Genetically
samples.
altered plants.
Yep.
GMOs.
Added into my inventory. Genetically altered plant.
GMOs.
All right.
As long as it's not the watermelon bush, I'm okay with that. That's
You-
abominable.
It turns out to be a cucumber.
What else do you guys see in this ruined ship? I will ask.
Are we inside? Are we describing the interior?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is. Oh, I need you to make a check. Actually, this could be relevant. So make a
Everyone-
average lore check. Nolly.
Everyone or just one?
Nolly.
Okay.
Average is 2.
Yes. Success.
Nice.
Cool.
Nolly, this is a Federation ship. This is from the Federation of Sol. It looks to be some sort of massive supercarrier, like it carried other ships in it. And it looks very old. It does not look to be recent. It's probably within maybe the last 1,000 years.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, Nolly will convey this. And one of the interesting things is the Federation of Sol and Yordians in general have a particular association with like memory of people, and especially those who like passed in duty. And so, like, as we're traveling through, there's like some sections that are otherwise useless hallway, but like along the walls, a bunch of plaques that at this point are, kind of corroded over. You can't read it, but they clearly were names of some kind. Some of them even whole pictures that are sort of been rotted away at this point. But there's like sections of the ship where it seems their only purpose is to have plaques of people's names on them in the hallway, or just pictures of people who probably served on the ship at some point or were members of the crew at some point.
Nice. Anyone else want to add?
It's a nice employee of the month area.
I'll add
I'm
something
invisible.
that could be useful.
Sure.
Since it's a gene splicer ship, I'd
is a
say every so
Federation
often-
ship.
Federation. Oh, dang.
It is
This
a
is-
Federation of Sol Terran human ship, and it was meant to
Okay.
carry a lot of people.
If it's meant to carry for a lot of people, I say every so often we do see. You know, you ever go to a hospital and you see how that gas rooms and stuff that says like warning and stuff. So every
Sure.
so often you'll just see a room that just has like symbols and stuff saying like warning. This is where like this material stored, and a lot of it's just for like oxygen or other things for like life support stuff.
Mm.
And you could probably see like some like arrows and stuff locating like which portion it's located at, but they're probably multiple sectors of the ship, especially if it's this big, that have like, you know, oxygen tanks, water tanks, hydrogen tanks, that sort of thing.
Riffing off that, you come to an area that looks strangely online compared to the rest of the ship, which has almost no power. You see some lights, like emergency power lights, and following the arrows, cautiously, of course, you get deeper into the ship until you find yourselves in a laboratory setting. It looks like there were places that once held like cultures
Specimens.
of specimens and whatnot, cages with animals in them, and in fact, some of them do have small animals within them, and some of the horticultural areas are filled with plant life, the genetically modified plant life you've seen from outside. And also dominating parts of the chamber are several vats filled with green liquid, and floating within on several tubes with something covering their mouths are humans floating in the liquid.
Do they look like ones we've seen before on this
They,
planet?
I mean, they don't look like any specific person you've seen before, but they look human.
Blonde hair, blue-eyed? Nordic looking?
They are diverse.
Okay.
Have you already established that it's not just like actual Scandinavia transplanted?
Right. But also, the Vikings were historically very diverse.
So maybe this was like a colony ship that the Mahawk just kind of like took over or discovered or something. Okay.
Quite possibly.
There are consoles in this room.
Yeah, I was to say, can we access any of the logs if
Hand
it's even functional?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody in this group has computers, though.
Okay.
I don't know if
computer
anyone's
time.
good at going on computer.
All right. How much is the check?
All right, check please. I'm gonna say, because it's quite old, and some of it will need to be recovered. I'll say that it's difficulty 4, and I'm gonna
Alright.
spend a story point.
Hey, who?
It's windy in here too.
Yeah, it might be on you,
Oh,
Dan.
is it
Upgrade the
my-
difficulty of the
Sorry.
check.
You're good.
All right. So difficulty 4.
Difficulty 4, and I've applied an upgrade. So
Okay. Let's see how this goes. That is an ugly looking roll, but it's success, right?
that is a success. It's many successes, with 3 threats. So let's see what I can do with those.
It's a fizzy computer screen.
Crackles to life, and you start piecing together any surviving archive files. Looks like a lot of them have either been deleted or been overwritten accidentally in the hard drive. You're working your way through it. It's an archaic system, but it's not impossible to get through. The ship was indeed a colony ship, and it's from an era that's roughly, as Nolly had estimated, at least 1,000 years ago, after the Twilight Wars, but before the factions had started like spreading out and contacting each other. They'd kind of forgotten how to do space travel after the Twilight Wars. And it looks like this was one of the Federation's experiments in space travel using salvaged Lazax technology. But it looks like something went wrong. Then there was a navigation error. They went down on a planet that refused to let them get off of it with their current technology. They just couldn't get through the strange atmosphere, so they had to stay here, and they were stranded. And it looks like that's the last entry in the logs.
Nothing about a Mahawk visitor or anything? Or a weird guy or anything
There's
about
no record of
gear?
it, not since it crash landed here. Well, not the last record is it crash landing here. I'll say that.
Would I be able to run a ship diagnostic or something? Just be like, has it been, because we've been seeing the horticulture, but like, has power been diverted to things? Like, has it been utilized? That sort of stuff.
There's a lot of power being diverted to the engine room.
Okay. At least maybe that's where the guy's chilling out. Probably good
Could
to
also
know.
just be for basic energy function.
That's true too. mean,
Out of curiosity, would you also be able to do instead of a ship diagnostic, can you scan the surrounding area to see if maybe there was another ship downed?
I can.
Ooh.
It's been another
True.
day, yeah.
Yep. So spend a story point. Ethereal awareness.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Okay.
Sin
Gimme,
spreads
gimme.
out their form, letting out some gas.
Well, toot.
Well, two. A psychic two. And it spreads throughout the ship. It doesn't even spread throughout the entirety of the ship. Just, it's so vast. But you do sense that the sorcerer, you can sense its presence. It's in the engine room, and it's walking around some sort of large vat that's like extremely, like a gargantuan size, D&D wise.
Oi.
It's a
That's
gargantuan vat of some sort, and they are like pressing buttons on a console, and then using like a staff to shoot some sort of energy at another like console. But they're not aware of you necessarily, and the technology in the engine room, from your sensations, appears to be slightly different than that of the rest of the ship. It looks like parts of it have been retrofitted with technology similar to that dais that was seen in Valhalla. It's like bronzed and covered with like etched runes almost. And it screams Mahakt to you. It seems like the Mahakt
Yeah.
has been doing their dirty business, their vile deeds in here.
I have a proposition.
I share all of this information.
I'm also going to say that you sense the creature talking to itself.
What's it say?
They are here. They have accessed the console. I must work quickly. Wait. A presence.
And you retreat to your gaseous form back into your shell.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out.
Does Sin look nervous? Does he need to be comforted?
Yes.
Okay. Shepard will kind of go and reach over and kind of be a big spoon and kind of comfort him.
It's it's like the horrible Justice League moment where like Flash is moving fast and Superman turns and looks at him. Like Sin is ethereally floating around and the Mahawk turns and looks to where their ethereal projection is.
Like, oh, do not like that.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
Perceived.
Sorry, I have an interior
This has
map.
happened to him before, and he
I was gonna
does not
say,
like it.
could I try and just cut the power to the engine room? I'm in the
I have a
console.
better idea. Can you overload the engine?
Just blow him up. I mean,
Well, yeah,
I
or
could
try
try.
and do something like that, or just like set all systems in the engine
This
room
might
to
be a
overload.
combination mechanic computer check, to be honest. But
And
we
like
got a
maybe-
mechanic.
The
just
power
come
was
up.
being diverted to the engine room. It is not powering the engines.
Sure, but it's clearly powering something in the engine room.
Sure.
Yeah, and it could still fuck around with how the power's diverted.
I'm just saying that might be something to work on while the rest of us sprint to the engine room, because clearly time is of the essence.
Everybody nodded silently in agreement that it is very hasty and we must rush and hurry.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. It's just like, clearly we must hurry, and then everybody just stood there staring around at
Yeah.
everybody.
Well, we
because
also asked a
nobody
question
wa-
about the being able to futz with the engine from the
Yeah.
Yeah,
console.
we're
Oh,
waiting.
you were waiting on me. I
yeah,
mean,
basically your verdict on being able to do either mechanical or computer-wise futzing with the engine room in some way.
Yeah. And everyone's quiet because rushing is the enemy of planning, but the ally of fun. So
Yeah, like we're gonna try something, then probably rush over there. But we want to know if we can, like, even cut the power over there. It'd be great. Turn off the lights, something.
The power source is the engine room, though.
Okay, so
All right, I think it's just time to run to it.
Yeah,
Maybe we can fuck with it once we get there.
It was wrong to say that they're diverting power to the engine room. The engine room is the source of power, and some of it was diverted to this biolab. But the source of the power is the engine room.
They're maintaining power inside of the engine room. Okay, I think we just fucking run.
I guess we gotta just run. I gotta look for a console there to see if I can fuck with it. All right.
yeah.
All right, you guys rush towards the engine room.
Yeah, Yar could even post up on a console outside and do little hacky things.
Yeah, when we get really close to it, if there is any console close by, I'd like to plug something in before we enter the room.
If you had a hacking minigame prepped.
I do not, actually.
Okay. If there's anything mechanical, maybe we have to do it that way when we're in the room. Like a big old plug.
All
I
right.
unplug the tank.
You guys arrive in this chamber. There's a large vat. We'll say that there's maybe like scaffolding surrounding the vat, and there's also large engine turbines, and like a warp core that's like humming quietly on the far distant end of the room, providing power essentially to this entire vessel, but it's only being used in the engine room in the biolab. Odin turns towards you all and regards your sudden appearance.
It seems you have found me. But do not despair. I have an offering for you.
What?
I don't think I want to wait for that. I think I just want to shoot him.
Oh, now you want me to shoot him just now.
Yes,
I did
we agreed
not
to
say-
it this time.
Well, yeah, there's not 200 barbarians around us.
Yeah.
So this was the part of the plan. Stick to the plan.
Surely you wish to hear me out.
Say
No.
what you need to say. We're gonna shoot either way.
I have been trapped on this forsaken planet with no knowledge of how to escape it. I'm not a gifted engineer, nor a warrior or a conqueror. Back during the height of the Empire, I was a doctor in your terms. My expertise was biological machines. However, you must have arrived with a working ship, or rainbow bridge to these backwards mortals. If you get me off of this world, I can share my secrets with you. You can overcome your vessel's vital flaws, your defective frames. This Creusian could exist in your dimension without needing a suit. A Titan could have the emotions of a mortal. The rest of you could even cheat death itself. With my help.
The
Is there
Mahakt
like sensible
source.
thing?
The we'll see about it. The Mahakt sorcerer holds up a hand while their other hand clasps like their staff, and they hold it outstretched towards you. You see now what you didn't see before. Odin's sort of golden metallic frame around his starry body. Half of his face is like covered in molten slag. It looks like this guy is like injured and damaged, and perhaps has been for tens of thousands of years, if he's been marooned as long as is to be believed.
No, we put it to the dirt. The time has passed, old man.
Future is now.
Your people did something horrible to me. I don't think I can forgive that.
What my people did, I had no part in. I have helped these people, and they have helped me by bringing me minerals. I do not know how to fix this massive ship, but I have made my effort to do so. They cannot help me, so I help them in any way that I can. Don't you mortals have that compassion that you have spoken so highly of?
I have no such things. I gotta shoot.
I brought a
Oh my
Letnev
god,
to
you're
a
pulling
human
a
fight.
Zaldenrock.
This episode, Krav playing the role of Zaldenrock.
I was go and shoot, but Sin is gonna say, should we maybe bring him to the Nomad?
We can bring his dead body.
Should we maybe bring him to the?
Like I gonna. Okay, so
I mean, sometimes you just gotta let that thing bark, you know.
yeah. Well, the thing is this, like this is the settings equivalent of like the Archdevil. Like I don't care what it says. Like I will not trust it no matter what. To be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised that all of you are like listening to it, which makes me think that you guys are being enthralled somehow. So I'm gonna shoot first, regardless. Also,
That's fine.
Is there a sense motive though?
That's why I was saying.
Like,
desperate
go
at
ahead and
least.
shoot, but I want to know how.
how truthful it is.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
desperate or
That- we can
worried
do-
it is, you know.
Well, let me
Anything.
look. I'm going to say that would probably be vigilance is going to be your sense motive check because you're looking for deceptions.
What is the difficulty?
I don't know. Let me look. So, looking through this fellow's.
So rude. How dare he say that, Titans don't have emotions? We are very loving creatures.
Hey, that's not how they
We-
built you.
We make. Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah.
I was like, we make art the size of nebulas.
Oh, daddy.
Oh, then that's now, not then. Oh, he's trapped.
Okay, so their deception is going to be 2 reds and a purple, and then I'm going to upgrade it 3 times because of their adversary 3.
Oh shit. Okay.
I've upgraded it on my end.
Okay, we ain't gonna know.
Okay,
shit.
so I don't have to upgrade it.
You do not.
Does everybody get to, or just one at a time?
This is just
Sin wanted
sin.
to try-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well-
a threat. You take a strain, which is related.
I mean,
I
that
think-
could have been a whole lot worse.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
You cannot tell whether they are lying or not. They are so alien to you that it's difficult to tell. Another thing that I need to do, I need to do a fear check at the start of the encounter.
Yeah.
That's gonna actually determine exactly what I'm gonna do immediately.
So everybody needs to roll discipline. The difficulty is 3. I'm just going to set the difficulty for all of you.
Okay.
So you don't have to put in any purple dice or anything. You are good to go. Also,
Yep.
well, I guess it's not super related. It says that if your motivation
get
is
it.
related to this, then you add setbacks.
What's the
Oh.
motivation?
So I'm wondering if Sin and Shepard specifically, maybe Zaldenrock too, should get black dice added.
Sure. I mean, I already failed.
I already did neutral.
So you
Yeah,
might
so-
fail. So
Right.
I had 2 successes and 1 threat, so I'm just
We'll
gonna
just
add-
continue as we're going. Yeah. All right.
Eh.
So
So 1 less success for Sin, so it doesn't
Okay.
really change anything.
okay. So anybody that failed, just failed.
okay.
So like Francium and
How dare you use my government name?
okay.
Francium is a dumb element.
I know.
You've seen the random before, right?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you are disoriented for the rest of the encounter. So you have a permanent setback die on all of your checks.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's not computing.
I knew you guys were compromised. Attack.
Sin, you are going to flee for the next round.
Okay,
Sounds about right.
done.
Let's see. Yara, succeeded. So success means no ill effects. Just advantages.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
got a neutral advantage.
So advantages can help other people on their checks. But it needs a
Okay.
success with it, actually. Hold on.
Okay, never mind then. No, don't worry.
Okay. Zolnrock is nonplussed. Got it. Nolly
How
got
does the setback die work specifically? Does that turn like purples to reds? Does it just add an additional one?
a black die. It adds a black die.
Specifically, okay.
Just put a 1 black die.
Yeah.
The
So
purple
it's-
dice
yeah,
are
the
called
opposite of the
challenge dice.
bonus.
The black die are called setback dice.
Thank you.
Okay. Nolly, you got success and threat. You have an adrenaline boost. You get a boost to your next check, but you suffer 3 strain immediately.
Yikes. All right.
A lot of different effects going on here. I think that's everybody. The only advantages from Krav don't do anything, but I'll allow you to give a boost to any one ally's next check.
I'm gonna say Shepherd because Shepherd is gonna need it.
Okay.
Thank you.
The Shepherd's next roll has a boost. We're also nearing the end of the session, so at this moment, I will say that Odin just kind of holds their staff aloft, and the engine room starts to vibrate.
Then you have chosen violence. I have no choice but to wield my power against you.
Yeah.
And some of you are afraid, some of you don't care. Hooray! Let's do some initiative.
Yes, please.
I use my powerful biological magics. I cast tongue awareness.
I would also.
Permanent
I would like to
itch.
take the first position if you would all allow me.
Okay, this is gonna be a cool check, by the way.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hold on, I need to open it up. There we go.
Well, can I go first because I just shot? Like I started the fight by shooting first.
I think
Go
that
for
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that also is reasonable.
Do I
yeah.
add setback die to this too?
Sure do.
Nope. Oh.
Fook.
Yeah, it's still a check.
Oh, yeah, but no challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Whoa!
How?
I really want to go.
That's not even snake eyes. That's like eyes.
Yeah, that's eyes rolled back in
This
head.
no, that is like, oh no, he only has one eye, he doesn't have two. I was gonna say this is his confused look.
All these rolls are very wild, actually.
They're pretty wild.
What do you do with the triumph and initiative?
It's
You
a
get a
success.
maneuver.
Yeah, just a
Damn.
success.
Oh, right. No, yeah.
Okay, I need to get rid of the
More
top
of a
one.
tiebreaker type deal.
Okay. So 3 people get to act before the sorcerer. Do we? I guess we should resolve. Let's resolve up until Odin's turn. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that way Kraut
Okay.
can get a shot off. Sin can run.
We
Maybe.
all want to hit. Shit.
All right.
Okay, so let me get over it real
Go ahead,
quick.
Croft.
Okay, so what's the difficulty for the shooting?
Oh, I'll say that he's long range from you guys. Let's maybe set up like instead of just having you all in a line. I'll probably have a battle map next time to make this a little easier, but we'll say that he's like on the other side of a large vat in the center here.
Okay.
So there's like scaffolding on the flanks to approach them.
Okay, so what's
Long
the-
range. Sorry. So difficulty 3.
Okay, difficulty 3. All right. I am gonna go full auto because I always do that. Let's see. We only have 1 story point, so I'm not going to use it.
In fact, I'll use mine to upgrade theirs again. So now you have 4 upgrades.
4 upgrades.
I've already applied them.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
No full auto, but just one good shot.
You fire across the vat, and some of it punctures Odin's armor. What's his soak now? His soak is 6, so he takes 4 damage.
Okay, and then there's a couple, and then there's another thing that I want to do. Okay. Does the field commander improve? No. Okay. So I will do the inspiring rhetoric. So I'm gonna, as a maneuver, I'm gonna suffer a strain.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna make a difficulty 2 leadership check. So
Hold on, let me remove
let's clear
any
everything.
upgrades.
And then
Yeah, you're good.
leadership check. Okay.
Pretty good.
And what that does. Okay, for every success, one ally within short range heals 1 strain. So, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 people heal strain, and no other advantage. Okay, and the 4 people that are healed add 1 boost to all skill checks they make. To number of round equals to my leadership, which is 5. So for 5 turn, whoever healed a single point of strain get 5 turns of boost.
Okay.
So who's healing strain?
Whoever is okay. So I say Nolly, Sin, Shepherd, Zalrock. Sorry, Yara, you're gonna be left behind because you're the one that's most mentally here.
That's fair. I'm also less combat capable, I believe.
That's actually probably the reason why I should boost you. But the thing is, like, I'm also, and this is partner with the heal. So
Yeah, no,
everyone
that's
heals
fine.
Yeah, everyone heals 1 strain. Actually, was it 2 strain or 1? Let me go double check.
Nah, you did a bard. You did a bard inspired courage essentially.
Yeah, everyone heals 1 strain, and then yeah, you guys get boost to everything for 5 turns.
Nice.
Okay, that is the end of my turn.
All right. Next PC turn. I'm gonna probably say that Sin starts fleeing as the chamber starts to rumble, and Odin starts to wield their power, electricity crackling from their staff. So Sin flees the chamber. I'll say that you're gonna take 1 range band out of there. Yeah, that's good. All right, next PC turn before Odin.
Me,
Guess-
please.
In fact, we can
Who's going
also do this.
Yes.
I always
Yeah,
forget
go
about
ahead,
that.
True. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, in the fear of everything actually happening and the fact that the Mahak is there, I'm going to make an attack with an integral particle beam. So you see, like half of Shepard's body begin to almost shift. The coils of muscles start to move, and plates of metal start to form a cannon chamber on his right arm, and it's just slowly rising up to point at this thing, like without a second thought, like it's being drawn to it.
It's the Iron Giant arm cannon thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gun. In fact, we can.
That's no,
That is
no,
not
that works.
No. It's just one.
That beat drop
beam.
hit hard.
Shepherd in the club.
So it's ranged heavy. It's damage 10, crit 2. Sorry, skill is for ranged heavy. So I guess I roll ranged heavy instead. Is that what I
You
would do?
should be able to roll the dice in the middle if you put everything in correctly, yeah.
Probably not though.
Oh,
Is that what caused that to pop up? You
I
hit
think
the dice in the
so.
middle?
Yeah.
Is this because you put enters like line breaks in your text for the abilities, because I'm seeing things like upgrade ability, downgrade, vicious 2 and stuff. Because you can't put line breaks in your weapons
Okay.
in your description.
Do I put commas?
Yeah, you just don't type enter, just put spaces and commas. I think we had this problem before. Yep.
There we go.
Oh, and I guess technically 2 boosts.
Yep, because of your brain boost and then the other boost too.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Wait.
Sphere.
Wasn't it against any sort
it's
of
against
negative
something.
though?
Hold on.
Oh yeah. I can re-roll the whole thing.
Okay, well, then do that. The
I
difficulty
thought
is
you had
3.
it in there.
No, I only have the upgrades, but it didn't upgrade it because there was no difficulty.
So difficulty's 3, and you have the upgrade set up on your side.
Yep. You're good.
2, 1, 3. Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You know,
Nice.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
A colorful dice pool.
Thank you.
Yeah, very diverse.
Sorry, I had to use a story point. Alright, that is very
Everybody's
colorful.
start point.
Needed.
Okay, soak 6. So that's 12 damage, so he takes 6.
You do anything with that nice triumph?
Critical.
You can do a critical hit.
I also
have
have
vicious
vicious.
too.
Yeah.
So you're rolling a 30?
Yeah, when an attack with this weapon results in a critical injury or hit, the character adds 10 times the vicious rating to the critical roll. With vicious 3, for example, you would add plus 30 to the resulting critical injury or hit.
Yeah, I know.
So plus 20.
So you're
right?
using the triumph for a critical hit.
Yes.
Okay. You also are going to take 1 strain from your threat. I will apply a critical injury to this mofo. Just need to find where it is. Ah, that's where it lives. Okay, critical roll, offset, 20. Winded. Whew.
Wow! I
Uh,
winded a god!
Cannot voluntarily suffer strain to activate abilities or gain additional maneuvers. So
Ooh, that's actually really good!
it is, because normally this guy can do that because he's a nemesis. He can normally take strain to do extra maneuvers. Now he's too tired. Is there a symbol I can put for tired?
The like integral particle beam strikes him straight in the chest and actually knocks him into the tank behind him. Like he's like
I'm gonna say that he's like venting
nice.
starlight, like out from their armor. There's like some starlight like leaking out, and he grabs it as if it's like a visible injury that's hurting them. I guess his final message.
You will pay for that, you impudent whelps. I am a god, and you will kneel before me.
And I think
We
that's
have
where
a
we're gonna.
particle cannon.
But we have particle cannon. Excuse me, sir, but we have a particle cannon, so we call the shots. We're gonna call it a night there, and we're going to raid somebody. Not sure who yet, but thank you all for watching. Dan, you gotta mute yourself.
Yeah. Take care. Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah, we will see you guys next time. Stay shiny. We are going to go over to Cave Geek Art, but catch us on Tuesday for art and Thursday for games. Bye.
Bye-bye.
bye bye.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a little quick note saying that the